All right, man. What's good? I'm on a little break, so take about an hour or two. Whoever want to pull up, just pull up, chop it up real quick on some fights. Had some good fights over the weekend. I already dropped the link in the Hangout. Let me drop one in the live chat right quick. Man, shout out to everybody that's gonna be tuning in today. The whole True Media movement. Just everybody that keeps it real, stays true to who they are, and does their part in this media, man. If you're an emotional man fan and you're thinking about subscribing to the channel, let me get all my shit together, man.
Don't do it.
Right. Don't do it. If you're an emotional man fan and you're a man defender, they got like Avengers and shit in Marvel and all of that, but there's a different subcategory that has branched off into boxing, and you got the man fan defenders. So, if you are one of them people, unsub and or don't even think about hitting the subscribe button if you're one of these people. But if you like hearing real talk, if you don't mind hearing the truth, you in the right place. You know what I mean? You're in the right place. But Joe Joyce, they call this guy the Juggernaut. And I think so far he has lived up to his nickname, his alias, the Juggernaut. He left hella knots on Joseph Parker's head. I saw at the end of the fight, this guy, he said it was his hardest fight. Joseph Parker had to admit, he said this dude, Joe Joyce, is his toughest competition. And I like the performance of Parker. He did the best he could do. And I've heard mixed criticisms about Joseph Parker, his style not really being fan friendly, but he gave it a great effort, and I think that was Joe Joyce's toughest fight. Parker really tested him, and he went to the body. I think that's if you want to have any chance versus Joe Joyce, you got to go to the body. He has an excellent jab. Joyce has an excellent jab, and he applies a lot of pressure, and he's a big guy. So eventually, the pressure and the size will wear on you, and that he's just really relentless. So, his style is very, very difficult for anybody that he gets in the ring with. But Parker, man, he was, I don't know, and before the knockout came from Joyce, I saw Parker mounting a little comeback. He was landing a lot of good combinations, and he was landing clean shots on Joe Joyce. And I was just very impressed with Joyce's chin. I was like, God dang, boy, like you can't get hit more cleaner than what Parker was hitting Joyce with. And the guy wasn't going nowhere. I didn't see him stagger, nothing. So I mean, that's one thing about it. You got to be smart when you fight this guy, Joe Joyce, and try not to get hit with that jab. That's a very, very stiff jab. And it's a very disrupting jab. And a lot of people is gonna have to deal with that. You know what I mean, going forward. But he got the job done. I don't know how long Joe Joyce is gonna have to keep waiting, on the sidelines until you get this title shot. Hopefully, like I don't be honest with you, with this Tyson Fury nonsense, he be saying he want first he said he wanted what, Chisora. Now he wants to face AJ, and I guess Usyk is sometime next year or whatnot. But when it comes to that situation, man, it just Tyson Fury is become a distraction. He's become a major distraction, man. Who we got up in here? Long Star, what's up, bro? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Charles up in here. Yeah, man. Big shout out to the playback, all the members, everybody that's on that channels tab, all the content creators, the partners. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. And also on the undercard, Amanda Serrano. I was like, man, Serrano went life and death with this one lady. Let me check her name. Hold up. She went life or death with this lady. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch the beginning. Her name was Sarah McFaud. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Sarah McFaud, Mahfoud. And all I seen was Amanda Serrano was getting outpointed, man, the last 3 rounds. Because I started watching from the seventh. So I would like to watch the earlier portion of the fight to see if that was really a good decision or if the lady got robbed. You know, maybe Serrano really did win it, but I didn't like the performance from Amanda Serrano. I'm being real. I didn't like what I was seeing. I seen her gassed out, and she fight anything like that versus Katie Taylor in the rematch. Yeah, it's gonna be another loss. Add another loss to the column. You know, um, I don't know what this other chick that she fought was gonna do for her as far as preparing her for the rematch, Katie Taylor, but you know, I just hope she looked better going into the fight with Katie Taylor because that was a trash. She looked like trash in there to me. You know what I mean? Um, hold on 1 second. Let me double check. Oh, and then I did speak on what's up, exclusive. Shout out to my dog, Exclusive News Insider. Y'all subscribe to Exclusive News, Tony's Reviews, and the Lost Art of Boxing. And great live stream earlier, Lost Art of Boxing. Great live stream, bro. Um, what was my I lost my train of thought. Oh, there's been a lot of talk about Shakur Stevenson. And Shakur Stevenson, man, like I say, he's going up to 35. You know, a lot of people know that already. He's going up to 135. And I guess he's kind of getting criticism about his performance. But I actually thought it was a pretty damn decent performance. Especially when people fight in their hometown, a lot of times they don't go their way. So I think considering the pressure that he had fighting his hometown and fighting this gold medalist in Hobson Conseca, man, I was like, damn, he made that shit really look like cakewalk. You know, with the light criticisms of maybe the low blows or whatnot, but at the same time too, man, Hobson Conseca, like he was getting blazed in there to the point like it was just excessive holding. And after that point, I was like, man, whatever. You know what I mean? You just getting hit where you getting hit because you doing all this damn holding, and the ref wasn't really warning Hobson about the damn holding. He was just on Shakur about hitting at the belt line or a little lower or whatnot. But I just thought it was a shitty performance. The dude had 2 belts on the line. He had an opportunity to take them belts and win it for Brazil, but I guess he wanted to go in survival mode and live with that. So I was very, very disappointed in Kasaki's performance. I was very, very disappointed in Shakur Stevenson for not being professional. And that's just one thing, man. That ain't nobody gonna get no passes for that. It's just flame of shame to Shakur Stevenson for missing weight. Hey, if you it's like I just he didn't make that extra effort. So that's what a lot of his criticism is coming is you didn't make the extra effort to save your belts, man. You could have went in there defending your belts, but you just went in there. It was just like another fight, without the belts on the line. So hopefully he just when he goes up to 35, he's more disciplined and he don't have that issue anymore because when you miss weight twice, that's shit. People really start looking at you foul because like David Benavidez, like he can't catch no, the shit that he did in the past, missing weight, like they gonna keep bringing that shit up, when you miss weight or if something happens, you could be doing something positive and they say, oh well, yeah man, it don't matter what he doing right now. In 2011, that nigga missed weight. Be like, God damn, let the nigga live. So nowadays, you make a mistake, they talking about that shit, even when you having success, even when you having success, man. But and then as for other topics, man, a lot of people is still talking about this not Wilder, Errol Spence and Bud Crawford fight. They said that it was supposed to be targeting for November. I don't see it happening for November. And I've been seeing Bud Crawford out here. You know, he doing interviews. I've been hearing rumors about him pulling up on certain people, whatever, who have channels. But you know, when it's a channel who is has consistently created a track record of lying, you know, even when if it sounds like it could be the truth, you got to question the shit. You know what I mean? Like, man, I don't know. You know what I mean? That's why, you know, integrity is important, and your reputation that you leave is important, man. Because if you build a reputation on just lying, like just lying your ass off all the time for hits, and then when you try to say, hey y'all, this is 100% breaking news, 100%. Uh, Bud Crawford said this. I'm like, whatever, nigga. You said it all the time. You always say that this shit is breaking news, or this shit is 100. So if niggas keep it real from jump, you know, then nobody would question if it's the truth or not, man. But hey man, like I said, I see Crawford out here. He's actually getting on certain platforms doing interviews. Errol Spence has just been quiet. I guess he's just not into the. He got man down promotions, but as far as promoting his biggest fight of his career, he's not interested in doing that. It don't seem like. Or I don't know if there's a gag order, like, you know, hey Errol, don't say nothing about the fight. Just be quiet until we tell you. You know, so at this point, the excuses gotta, you know, go out the window when it pertains to, because for a while it was like Top Rank is the holdup. Bob Arum don't want the fight. Top Rank is not even the issue right now. Top Rank is not even an issue right now. So um, I think it's a PBC issue as far as the networks and whatever else that they're trying to do. And Al Heyman and whoever else is in charge over there permitting this guy to fight Bud Crawford. We know Bud Crawford wants to fight. You know what I mean? I truly believe that Bud Crawford wants to fight. And Errol Spence, hey, you know, as long as he don't do no shit and go after Chief Keef, then it's gonna be a real problem. It's gonna be a real problem. Then I'm gonna be saying duck, you know, duckology. So all I want to hear is breaking news, Errol Spence, Bud Crawford, December or some shit. You know what I mean? Because it don't look like November. It don't look like it. Oh man, I thought I dropped the link already. I must have let me drop it again. All right. There's the link. My bad, y'all. And Charles, I dropped the link in the hangout if you want to jump on. Yeah, and then just open topics, man. If y'all want to pull up and just speak on something, any upcoming fights. Let me check the schedule coming up real quick. Check this boxing schedule. But great live stream earlier from the Lost Art of Boxing. Make sure y'all go subscribe over there, support. Go to Exclusive News Insider, support. And yeah, man. Great channels out there. All right, so let me see. So that was this past weekend. Damn, I missed the Hannah Rankin fight though in Harper. So next week is Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn. So yeah, next week Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn, and then on the PBC side of things, you got Sebastian Fedora returning. Um, I mean, this guy is one of those top contenders on the come up that is trying to make his name more hotter in these streets and trying to get his title shot. Sebastian Fundora. I mean, somebody said this shit the other day. Like, how the fuck? How did the Mexican get that damn tall? He's like 6'7" or some shit. 6'6". But shout out to him, man. Motherfucker be winning. He be winning. So Sebastian Fedora coming back October 8th. Conor Benn, Chris Eubanks. I mean, it was weird because the rumor was Eubanks was pulling out, and now the fight is still on. So, and one thing too, man, it's just been a lot of this year. It's just been a lot of uh fights that have fallen off, man. Fights that would get scheduled, and then next thing you know, something happens, an injury or I didn't even speak on this that much, but the guy that Jose Ramirez, pulling out of a potential title fight because of a wedding. Like what? It's different now, man. These dudes have the strangest reasons for pulling out of fights. Who we got? What's up, bro?
Good looks,
Exclusive.
bro. What's good?
What's happening, man? We got exclusive news insider. What's going on with you, bro?
Yeah, but I just wanted to cook on Shakur real quick because I gotta give him the how you say it, black, the flame of shame.
Yeah, who you giving it to?
I gotta give him flame of shame, bro. I gotta give it to Shakur because, bro, like I heard a lot of I was on a particular panel and they were making excuses for this man, saying, "Oh, he's in his hometown. When you
Mm,
get older, you can't make the weight and all this other excuses and shit, bro." Like this one dude he was just a clown, bro, just making excuses for this man, bro. But we said, where was that energy for David Benavidez and Tank, bro? Why are we not holding this
mm-hmm.
man to the same standard, bro? That's
All
all I'm
right.
saying, bro. If we gonna give him the credit when we gotta give him the flame when he do some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying, or some unacceptable shit, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Like I don't like the double standards, bro.
No, I feel you on that, bro. I feel you on that. And like you said, we got to keep the same energy. We got to keep the same energy, whether it's Shakur, whether it's Tank, David Benavidez. It's all the same shit. And, they was unprofessional. Tank got slaughtered in the media when he lost his belts on the scales. David Benavidez got slaughtered. And then like you say, man, I agree with you, man. They kind of just giving Shakur a little light slap on the wrist with this little situation, acting like, oh, whatever, man. It's just Shakur, he was too big. Hey, man, but you're a professional. You signed a contract for the fight. And, that's one of the most important things in this sport. You got to make weight first, and then you get in the ring and do what you got to do. And so it just is a bad look because now people can say, oh, man, he was in there too big, If he was, didn't have the extra weight, maybe Consecutive would have had a chance, that type of shit. So I agree with you, exclusive,
Yeah.
man. You gotta bring the flame to him, just like they did Tank and David Benavidez. Um, my boy Myron Magnus, what's going on, Chief?
What's up, Black Horse? How you doing, champ?
Good to have you on, man. I'm good. I'm good. We got Myron Magnus on here, exclusive news. Hey, man. So glad to have you, bro. Been a minute since we had you on panel. What's your thoughts on the fights last night, man? We had the main event, and then exclusive, we're gonna go to you, give your thoughts. Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker. What was your overall thoughts on that fight?
Oh, me,
um,
well, I go
man,
ahead.
I
You
think
can go ahead, bro.
is there an echo?
Nah.
No, it's no echo. You got it.
Oh, all right, cool. Um, okay, I'm gonna get first. People, let's My man was like, why we didn't give the same energy? That's one of
Mm-hmm.
the things that made me jump on. Why we didn't give the same energy to Benavidez and all that we gave to Shakur.
Mm-hmm.
And then making excuses for Shakur. I wasn't making excuses. I made a video talking about motherfucker was at home, and I don't think he maybe had the discipline at this young age to um, maybe block out everything with the homecoming. Sometimes a
Mm-hmm.
homecoming can be uh, sometimes a bad thing for a fighter if they're not don't know how to handle it. Reference being, let's say Swift, my boy Swift that was here from
Heard.
DC, Swift Hurd. His homecoming fight when he fought against old boy from Philly was horrible.
J-Rock.
He did
Yeah.
not look prepared or anything. And I know he was trying to get a lot of things ready for the fight, the band and all of that for his first homecoming fight. And I think that fight would have been a lot different for him if it wasn't home, because he could have been focused on training, said a whole bunch of things just because he's um, extracurricular things because he wasn't home. I think that's a real thing where guys don't know how to perhaps, you want to make your homecoming like job special. And so sometimes it's just overwhelming and the focus takes from training to other things. But I think we probably wasn't as heavy on him as he was, wasn't as heavy on Benavidez as we are Shakur, because I think sometimes we as a group and people of other groups are the same way. We tend to be harder on our own than we do on
Yeah.
others. And also, I think because, well, my opinion is, we didn't care as much. I think we care more about Shakur Stevenson than we do deep down than we do Benavidez by, natural. And so it was more disappointing to us when Shakur did it than it was for Benavidez. Does that make sense to some people?
Yeah, it was definitely disappointing, but I still flamed him. I still flamed him. But I hear what you're saying though.
Yeah, I it ain't.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
I
flamed
hear
him
what
too.
you're saying, but I ain't.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
I
not
just think,
like I don't feel more weight for a fighter because he my color. No, I don't do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep the
there's,
same energy for both, bro. Like I equally care about both fighters, bro. Like I ain't on none of that shit, bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah, I
mean,
feel you.
hey, I try to as too, but nature is human nature. I'm not saying that's not you. Don't. I'm not saying you're not being disingenuous. I just sometimes certain fighters we naturally have we don't give the same venom. We may speak our minds, say, "Yo, you screwed up," and boom, boom, boom. But I know some fighters that I don't give the same venom to than other fighters, and it's just maybe natural. Or you just have a natural bit more affinity for them, and it's not always about color. You just maybe identify with that fighter more or like them for whatever reason. And but I know Joe Joyce. Like I said before, I think he's the Trojan horse, or should I say, the wild card of the heavyweight division. He's big. He has a just a unusual engine and stamina for a fighter that size. He has a
Uh-huh.
freaking look like a granite chin, and he's just it seemed like he just keeps coming. He's going to apply the pressure. Everybody saw the amateur fight between him and Usyk, and the hell he was giving Usyk in the beginning of that fight. And I'm thinking this Joyce is more experienced than that one, so he will be a tough out for any heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? And he could probably be an upset. He can give an upset to a lot of different heavyweights that we don't think he can. So um, I
Yeah.
think, like I said, he's a wild card in the division. And I was saying that a minute ago since he beat Daniel Dubois the way he did. That's when my eyes really opened and popped up. I'm like, this dude can give anybody hell,
He
without a
started to
doubt.
build up. He started to build up a decent little resume so far, right? He got what? Parker. He got Du Bois. Who else he got on there? That's a name. Is that it?
Yeah, it's a name, but not much. He don't add much to a resume because he only had what, like 14, 15 fights, right? He was still a pup. But yeah, the name.
Yeah, those are two solid, solid good names or whatever. And I don't know how soon he'll be able to get that title shot or how close he is to getting it. With this whole potential undisputed hanging in the balance, But I just know that he's been kind of waiting for a minute. So hey, but you think that boxing logic, you think he'll how you think he'll fare against somebody like a Deontay Wilder or AJ, that type of level? You think he ready?
Do I think I know he's a Usyk's mandatory now. He's Usyk's WBO mandatory.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we know they've been in the ring before, so they got history. But like, say about like the other heavyweights, like Deontay Wilder and stuff. Like I heard a lot of people mention that, like you know, Deontay Wilder will knock him out. Like, dude, he has a great chin. You think that he can take them right hands from like Deontay?
Oh, do you I think? Oh, I broke up. I broke up for a minute. Did you say? Do I think
Oh, okay.
Joe Joyce could take a right hand from Deontay Wilder?
Yeah, he got a good enough chin for that to eat a couple of those and still do what he do.
Yeah, I think so. I do. I really do, bro. That sucker. I
Hey, I ain't
mean,
gonna lie,
you,
bro. I seen a nigga eat a clean uppercut from Joseph Parker, and he didn't even flinch, bro. It didn't even shake him. I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker, man.
bro,
So yeah,
you're not
he
gonna be
got
able to
hold of
knock
chin.
everybody out. There's
Yeah,
some
you can't
cats
knock
they
everybody out.
can get knocked out. I think everybody you can, but it's just take a lot of goddamn effort. And so he's one of those guys. It's going to take a lot of, I believe, it's going to take a hell of a lot of effort to get him out of there. Really, because like you said, Parker was laying some big blows on the dude, and
And he
I'm like,
was and he was going to the body, and I think that it actually slowed Joyce down. Like in the late rounds before he got the knockout, I felt he was gassed, man. But Parker was already gassed too, and broken down at that point. But I just felt like if somebody can really be smart, calculated, and break him down to the body, and they can maybe have a good chance of getting him late, because Parker was starting to land a lot more clean in the late rounds. So you got
Yeah,
to be smart. He's super strong. He's super strong in the early rounds though, for sure.
but Joyce kept coming. He gets stronger in the later round. And also, keep in mind, Joyce came in heavier than he ever have in this fight, so that could have played a bit on um, a stamina issue for him. But he carried it well, though. You know what I mean? But he came in supposedly, I heard, 6 pounds heavier than he came in the last fight. So probably
Mhm.
he perhaps he need to bust that back down to like 262, 3, 4, or whatever. But he still had plenty of power to go. I mean, plenty. Parker was gas. Joyce has slowed down, but Parker was gas because Parker came in much heavier than he ever had. And
Mm.
now, which is now he had to face the same fate as, say, Wilder did. Because the thing is with Wilder, people keep saying Wilder have stamina issues, and I'm like, these guys have short-term memory. Wilder never had no stamina issues until the last 2 fights when he put on 10 pounds and then another goddamn 10 pounds. He never had stamina issues. Well, he put on 17 pounds from the first fight, right? And then he put on another 11 pounds from the second fight. He put on 17. He put on what 14. I think I made a video specific. I just can't remember the exact number. He put on 14 pounds from the first to the second fight, and there was like another 11 pounds from the second to the third. Then that's where the stamina issues came for him. But if you go to Fury Wilder 1, that Wilder didn't have any stamina issues. So when people keep saying Wilder have stamina issues, I don't know quite what they talk. I'm like, these guys just having short-term memory because their mind just going to the last 2 fights with Fury, which seemed like forever, of course. But Wilder never had stamina issues before that. Even though he never did leg work, he never had stamina issues.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This motherfucker man Joyce is he gonna be a hell of a problem. Wilder got Hellenius issues, man. He got Hellenius problems coming up. They got history in the ring or whatnot, but a lot of people feel like it's kind of a showcase for Deontay, and he should get him out of there. But you think his head is in the right place, man, coming off those two brutal back-to-back losses?
I think so, man. He's talking the same way he did before.
I hope
and
so.
he done shaved down. He done shaved down close to his normal original size. So yeah, I
Yeah,
think he
you know
has.
what? I'm glad you brought that up. Y'all don't think he too slim down? Like, I'm like, damn, Wilder look like scrawny almost. Like, I mean,
Well,
not like
he definitely looked that way because look how long it was 2 years between the last 2 fights, and we saw him get massive. So I think that image is still in people's minds, and he then went back to his earlier size. But he was always going fluctuating in weight, and it seemed like in the earlier days, but it was never such a um, humongous amount. But
yeah,
it seemed like he lost it in his shoulders. Definitely, because I see what people
yeah,
seeing
yeah,
too, and
yeah.
I know what you're talking about. It seemed like
His
his shoulders
arms and his
definitely looked a
shoulders
lot
for
smaller.
sure, you can see. Yeah, and then
But
it's
I
like,
don't know. I don't know what do you think he's going to come in weighing as? I think he'll be back to around like the 215 area.
yeah, he looked like that now.
I think that's his normal fighting weight,
He like
215, and that's
nigga
where he's
like
comfortable
211
with,
now.
no stamina issues, and his speed is coming back. He lost that in the last 2 fights. He lost his speed because I was like, this is. I mean, I'm like, nah, he made a bad move. I saw it. I mean,
Yeah,
I felt he
speed
was going to get
diminished. Yeah,
tough from the. So now he's gonna get his speed back, his stamina back. Yeah, so I think he'll be back more close to the normal. So I think those things just helped him. I mean, I know as hard as people might think, oh, he gonna lose something because the last fight was quite brutal. I think to still go to where that fight went to like the 9th or 11th round with the beating he was
11.
taking.
the Fury.
Yeah, with
Uh,
the beating he was taking, bro,
how
that
many rounds
motherfucker
it went,
got
Sugar?
heart like crazy, bro.
It was 11.
Yeah, that motherfucker Wilder got heart. I mean, believe it
Oh
or not,
yeah, for
he
sure.
just dropped like total how many times in that fight? 5. That motherfucker got a crazy amount of heart. Because I don't think the average motherfucker could take that beating.
Nah, hell
He
no.
he was getting crushed, Joe. I'm like, this nigga Wilder. I had all the respect for him after the world after that. And I'm not gonna renege on that. I was like, damn, bro, you know what? This motherfucker, I mean, I got
He
it.
went. Hey, he went out on the shield like he wanted to. So it was like, hey,
Hey,
all right.
bro, that's why I'm like, I would never, only because some of the things he said turned me against him. I was always a fan undercover, even though I was murdering them in the videos. Now I'm like, you know what I mean? Now I'm like, I believe in Wilder alone, bro.
He
And I
like I
mean, he
put
might
that.
say
He
a
said,
little bit of shit, but I'm never gonna go back to him with the venom. I'm just gonna be constructive criticism from now on. I'm never gonna go on him hard like that ever again. Because I go back and look at some of those videos, and I was like, man, I was doing too much, but I was growing because of it. And that's the lure that you can get caught up in the social media. But I was
well,
like,
it's because you care. That's why you cooking him because you care. You want to, it was certain things that
yeah, I was
you want
cooking them.
to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but a lot of people don't see that. And some guys could see that I was cooking them and still giving a message like I cared about them. But some people just saw me I'm frying them
Hey,
up.
but boxing logics, it's the same thing like how I used to come at Errol Spence. Like people think I hate him, but I care. Like when the motherfucker was doing that dumb shit and I was cooking him, it's because like the nigga was tripping. He even admitted that shit. Like, I was tripping. Now he focused. Now he back
Yeah,
on, you know what I mean? He on point now. So some people
facts,
need to be cooked, man. Some people need to be cooked. What's up, Tony?
facts.
What's going on, Black exclusive soy boy Myron?
Who the hell is that?
What's up,
What's up,
soy
man?
boy Myron?
I know
What's
who that
going
is.
on?
What's up,
What's up?
champ? Nigga, don't be calling me no soy boy. What the fuck
What the
wrong?
No,
fuck is
soy
that?
boy Myron.
This nigga, man. You want to start it up already. What's up,
Right.
man? How you been, brother?
I've been good. How about yourself?
All is good. All is well, brother. All is well, man.
That's good.
Good to have you on, Tony. What's on your mind, bro? What you want to hit first, man?
What y'all talking about? What's the current topic?
We was all kind of all over, man. We talked about
The
we was just
heavyweight.
talking about Deontay Wilder though. We was just talking about Deontay Wilder.
And
I
our
think
boy, Joe Juggernaut Joyce.
Juggernaut Joyce though, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
Said,
right
black,
on the
black,
hour.
black.
question was how much of a threat he
And
is
shout out
to
to
the.
my dog around in the chat and you.
Hey, though, but Black can tell you this. Black can tell you this. I've been talking about Joe Joyce for a long time now. Like, I
Yeah,
remember, like, at least 2 years ago, I was like, Black, check out this fight he was in. He looked faster in this fight than he's done in his past. And then
Yeah,
Black
you were
Expressive
saying
was like,
silly shit, yeah, about that. You right.
yeah. Bruh, that dude right there, he's a problem. 271 pounds, doesn't get hurt, doesn't stop, doesn't slow down. Like,
bro, he's a serious problem.
he's a problem for anybody.
He was
The only
walking,
person
yeah.
I think can probably beat him is Fury, just because Fury's long enough to stay away from him. But anybody else, I think he knocks them all out.
But
So he go ahead.
I don't know. There's some fighters that can outpoint him. I
still
think if
give Usyk a
Usyk
chance.
survive, Usyk can outpoint him in a match, not knock him out. So I think go ahead.
No, I was going to throw this by you real fast. See, everybody's real big on Usyk, and I'm not saying Usyk's bad at all because he's a great boxer, but everybody's real big on him because he beat the shit out of AJ twice. However, people like to forget that he damn near lost against Chisora. He damn near lost that fight.
Yeah.
And you got to think about it like this. Fury is going to do the same shit. He's going to hold him. He's going to hit him. He's going to lean on him. Joe Joyce is going to do the same shit because every time Parker grabbed him, Joyce was leaning on him and hitting him at the same time. And even though those punches look soft, look slow, they're like sledgehammers when they hit you. So
See, like, Tony is big on size, so I think he felt like Fury can beat him because he's bigger than him.
He's too big for Usyk. Too big.
I think
but you feel
they fought
Fury has a
before.
chance because he's bigger than Joyce.
No, not because he's bigger, because of his height and his movement. I feel like he can stay away from him. Like pretty much like how Fury fought Vladimir Klitschko, I think he'd fight Joe Joyce the same way. He'd make it very boring, very little punches, and he would just jab and evade the entire fight.
Okay. What I'm saying, I think Joe Joyce, don't get me wrong, I think Joe Joyce has the potential to beat all of them, but he can be beat. on the points on the cars, and maybe somebody could get him out of it. I don't know, but I believe he has an equal potential of beating these guys if he could take maybe a few less punches. But if he could take all of that shit and keep going on these guys, yeah, he's going to be a major. We have to see him get in the ring,
Hey,
but I just think he is a wild card. I
hey,
think
this
he's
is the
definitely a
question.
serious wild card. A
Have we?
serious.
This is my question. Have we ever seen somebody bring it to Joyce? Because it seems like everybody be mostly backing up and letting him be the
Yes,
aggressor, you know, apply
yes,
all the
we have
pressure. Who's done that?
Daniel Dubois, and he quit.
I know.
He made him take a Kaepernick knee.
Hey, look, bro, and that goes to your point where he's not fast, but that jab is heavy and thumping. Joyce, people
No, that's
like,
a fact.
okay, he's not fast and speed is power to
That
get mixed up.
the
Joyce
jab is
seemed a guy like
working both
Marvin
sides.
Hagler power, where it's thumping, it's beating you down. You know what I mean? Even though it's not super flashy or fast, and Hagler has good speed, but he wasn't the fastest. But it was thumping power, where it's just like you feel it behind the fucking bones. You know, it don't make your fucking chin like go ding and take you out, but it'd be painful as fuck over a time, over accumulation of time. Your ass be ready to be a sack of potatoes and just fall the fuck out. I
Well,
think that's Joe Joyce type of power.
I think personally, Joe Joyce is the hardest puncher in the heavyweight division.
Nah,
Now, no, hold
nah.
on, hear me out.
Go ahead.
There's a difference because if you're going to compare him to Wilder, there's a difference. Wilder is explosive, but when Wilder hits people outside of Spilka, they're back up like they never got hit. They don't really have a lot of damage done to them. His are more like concussive type knockouts. They just come
That's what I'm
so
trying to
fast.
explain.
Tony's
Yes, that's what I'm
accumulation
talking
punches,
about
man.
explaining.
They
Yeah,
Yeah,
got
that's
heavy
what I was
hands, but it's
explaining and saying
accumulation.
along. Yeah.
but to me, Wilder, whenever he hits you, it's like a flashbang going off. You lose all awareness, but it does no damage to you. When
No,
Joe
what?
Joyce hits
Nah,
you,
nah, nah,
when
nah.
Joe
What you
Joyce hits
mean? He
you,
does
it's
no
like
damage.
I'm telling you, when Joe Joyce hits you,
I
it's like
agree.
you're losing a part of your body
Wilder's
every
punches
hit.
does no damage though. Seriously?
No, he means that when Wilder the punch, what he's trying to say is exactly what I was trying to explain. The punch is coming so fast that when it hits and taps that nerve on that chin or whatever, it just cuts it off. You feel me? And you're out. But you come back to your senses quickly. And when he's saying with the Joyce punching power, when it hits you, it may put a dent in that goddamn same chin. And it just keep pushing that
Chip away
fucking
at your chin and shit.
a dent, and that dent is getting bigger and bigger
Hey,
and bigger.
hey, boxing logic, you gotta be careful when you talk about dents and you just came off a Wilder topic. You gotta be careful with the dent shit, man. You
Are
know.
you
He got
silly as shit? Look at the spin, no doubt, right?
autopsy promotions, man. You know what I mean? But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the playback gang. Yuliak says Joy's going to be CTE master. He handing out concussions, huh? Yeah, Joseph Parker said that's his toughest competition, man. That's the toughest fight he ever been in. He definitely looked it too. He was backing up. He was fighting for survival at certain points in the ring. But I respect his heart though. He didn't go out like no sucker or nothing. You know what I mean? He fought. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
no, he fought to the end. Now I've got to watch the fight back because I've heard people saying that it was a left hook. I thought it was a jab
It was a
that
left
took
hook,
Parker
bro.
out.
It was a left hook. He didn't see it, and it just took him out. He couldn't get up. He was already broken down, though. Like,
Yeah, he fell like real slow, like in slow motion. He fell and then he just laid out.
but that's why I kind
Yeah,
of disagree with you with the with Joe Joyce talking about like you saying he has the best the biggest shot or the best shot or whatever.
No,
Like
no, no, no,
his
no.
is go ahead explain it again.
Not the best shot. So there's a difference. Okay, think about this, Black. If I throw a bowling ball at your shins, right? You're gonna see it coming, so you can brace for it. But when it hits your shins, it's gonna shatter them. Okay, or I could throw a baseball at you and hit you in the shins, and you're only going to be left with maybe a bruise, but it's going to hit you so fast that the baseball may actually hurt more on impact because you can't brace for it. But it does very little damage compared to that bowling ball that just hit you in the shin.
yeah,
Joe Joyce is like that. When he hits you, he's breaking you down. Like it's not explosive, So it may not knock you out the first
Yeah,
shot,
but
but it's chunking your life away every
no,
hit.
It's a
I
heavy
agree
punch.
with you. And I agree with you 100% on what you just said. But my thing is, like, have we seen, like, okay, that left hook came in the late rounds, but we already know Parker was practically dead at that point. But how many first round KOs do we got? Like, it was just one shot, like, damn, he out of there
But
early. You don't
that's what
get
I'm.
cats out of there like in one shot. It's accumulation. Yeah, there's some heavy shots, but he got to break you down. They got to be, I mean, like, he even took him a while with
Okay,
Stefano.
look,
Remember? And
Blacko.
Wilder got him out of there
Hey,
like, boop, one round. Go ahead.
hey, UGC, check this out, Blacko. Look at, you saw Daniel Dubois' fucking eye, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember his eye?
That shit was broke, my nigga. Yeah, it was broke.
Yeah, he broke that bitch with the jab.
What round did
It
that
was,
come in? What round did that
huh?
come in? What round did they
Huh?
stop the fight?
That was like the 9th round or something. It was a boom. And he
Right.
ain't hit him with a
That's
whole
my
lot of
point.
them.
That's
But
my
it was
point. He
consistent.
not doing that in the second or the third.
No,
It's
what we're
going to
trying to
be
say
one.
is that thump is
Okay,
boom,
I got an
boom,
Yeah.
idea. I
boom.
got something. I got something for you. So Black, check this out. Okay, let me do a different example. Let's go to alcohol. Okay, I could say give you 2 shots of tequila, right?
Oh
And
shit.
you
Nah.
might be fucked up. You might
Yeah,
be
I'm for
fucked
sure
up.
gonna be fucked up.
Okay, but listen. You're going to recover from that pretty quickly. You're not going to stay fucked up for that long. But if I
You
give
should
you,
understand what we talking.
but hold on, listen. If I get you to
Tequila?
drink a gallon of beer, you're gonna be done.
Nah. I could drink some gallon of beer. That tequila will fuck me up.
I'm telling you, it's just it's a
I'm telling
difference.
you, y'all.
It's a I don't know how to explain it other than you have Wilder. He's not. I don't believe it's his power. I believe it's the speed. The speed that the punch hits you, the guys don't even know they're hit. Their brain doesn't even calculate what just happened, so they're
Yeah.
down. But when they come back, they look like they weren't even hit. There's no bruises, there's no marks, there's nothing. They look clean. But when Joe Joyce hits you, you can see it coming, so you can brace for it. But every fucking hit bruises you, batters
Yeah.
you.
It
That
takes
jab is
something out of
different.
you.
They're
That
It
jab
heavy.
takes,
alone. And that's the dangerous thing about him. That jab alone is fucking take. Like if you playing a video game and the shot take a lot of power, it take a lot of your power down and shit. The jab, I'm like, damn,
yeah,
every
that's
time
what we're
that shit
saying,
land.
bro.
Yeah, and I agree with you, but I'm just saying, like, I've just seen, like, say for instance, Wilder hit you with one shot, and nigga, you don't, like you say, you don't even know where you at, and he got the moment or the opportunity to just finish you off. Whereas I didn't see a moment where Parker was like lost, like, oh shit, I don't know where I'm at. It was just accumulation of shots, and he broke him down. Like, I love it. It was good work, but to say that, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel it's different.
Nigga,
It's different.
hey, he didn't know where he had the way he was laid up in that goddamn corner, nigga. You thought he was taking a nap on a fucking camping trip.
He got fucked
He
up
sat
though.
in the corner, bro. He was done.
I should pull up his picture, man. That motherfucker was toe up. Hey,
But you
Yeah,
actual
gotta
he
fact,
understand
was
this
done.
too, though. You gotta understand this. Joe Joyce is extremely slow with his punches. And even though the fights go late, he doesn't really land that many. Like, he really didn't land that many power shots throughout the rounds against Joseph Parker.
He
But
didn't know.
every time he hit him, he
you
hurt
gotta
him.
like, you gotta duck under the jab and go off at the body and then exit, right? Or exit. Like you gotta just find an exit and get out of there. Cause that jab, man, if you can't get beyond that jab, you're not gonna win the fight. You're not. Like that motherfucker is if it wants to hit you, it makes you back up. It make you back up. Like Parker, as soon as we get hit with the jab, it was like, okay, shit. Let me get out the way of this.
You
But
Big ass, hey,
you
big
you
ass
know,
eye Daniel Dubois is the perfect example. He punished that nigga with just a jab
that's
and
it.
made that nigga
yeah,
take a
yeah.
knee, bro. He was
And that's
like,
why I
fuck
was
this
saying
shit. Got the fuck out of there.
that's why I say most of the damage done was from the jab. Not really nothing else. It was mostly the jab. And it's the relentless coming forward pressure behind it because he be coming forward with the jab. Some people be like, stationary and they'll flick the jab out there. He coming forward with his weight on it. Like, damn, this motherfucker. I mean,
There's
shit.
no breaks. There's no breaks. Joe Joyce gets in front of you, he's walking to you. It don't matter how many times you hit him, he's just gonna blink it off and keep coming forward. You don't get the rest.
Yeah.
And hey, what's the second the biggest thing that he got from last night, man? His confidence is now skyrocketing, bro. He's going to be what makes him more dangerous now, or should I say, is that knockout last night. That motherfucker, he's a late bloomer peaking now. It's crazy. Before he didn't, a couple of years ago, we all was here. He didn't seem like he had no future. His shit wasn't going nowhere. Now watch how he move in the UK crowd now, bro.
Yeah, but
He's going to be.
You got to understand too. You got to understand too. He didn't start boxing until he was 30, so he's only been boxing for 7 years.
Yeah, and then because it was just a hobby, and now he done picked it up because of course, boxing, the heavyweight division is so slim. Now it done made a way for him, and now that jab, and he started with the perfect punch to build an arsenal around. But he always threw a lot of punches. But now his confidence is just soaring more and more up. He's going to be harder and harder to beat now.
Actual, man.
You know, hey, look, I gotta agree with every, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, he's speaking the truth. The man speaking the truth. You know, the juggernaut came in there and took Parker's nuts and made him his own. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know, he's a demolisher. He's a perfect finisher. I don't see nobody in the heavyweight division other than the great Anthony Joshua. You know, the kid goes down beating the juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? And we can debate that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Anthony Joshua is vulnerable. You know, the only man that can beat him is Usyk and prime Andy Ruiz. You know, a fat Andy Ruiz. You know, Majin Buu Ruiz. You know what I'm saying? That's the only two guys that can beat him. Straight up.
Nah, bro.
On these nuts.
That's silly.
He came with the juggernaut, man. This shit out of line, man. But yeah, man. You know, hey, man, this dude got dudes creating new thumbnails and shit. Shout out to the juggernaut, man, Joyce. You know what I mean? God damn.
People going nuts for him now. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah, man. You know, Juggernaut Promotions, man. But,
speaking of AJ, they beefing right now on Twitter. AJ talked shit about Joyce and he called him out.
Ah, man, come on now. How?
Yeah,
Why
AJ been talking shit about him. He been talking shit. He said, you remember what about the that's the thing on these guys. I guess they were sparring partners, and AJ mentions that he bust his ass up in sparring. But it seemed like they're going in opposite directions with confidence right now. That's what you don't want to get. It's harder to beat a fighter when the confidence is higher than it is, I mean, of course, when it's lower. And that's what people gonna have to worry about. I think it's not about people jumping on Joe, but nobody expected people didn't expect him to just wear him down and beat Parker that way. That's a humongous step up. And that's his biggest win, an ex-WBO champion that even Anthony Joshua couldn't get out of there. So Anthony Joshua had trouble with. And people think that maybe some people gifted that fight to Joshua, or like he really did, because he didn't really do much in that fight. So people are just seeing like, okay, we got a new player in this joint that was been held back. He only got like 15 fights, but he's highly dangerous. And it's exciting because it's another big fight we could see. An interesting fight. It gives us more to talk about. And that's what it is. I like that excitement.
Big fight in the UK. Yeah, man. Big fight in the UK. Shit. Yeah, he due to get a big payday here shortly. Tell you that. Joe Joyce is definitely you know, exciting fighter. He's slow as fuck. You know, like the homie Charles said, he's slow as molasses, but
he don't miss. He don't
get
miss.
the job done, man. Joyce gets the job done. So AJ, man, I seen a video, a little clip. He responded to a fan. He said, of course, he's gonna sign the contract. So y'all think it's gonna happen for real, Fury and AJ, or is this a bunch of cap?
I mean, if he wants to commit career suicide, then yeah, he's gonna fight him. And he's gonna get his ass whooped, and he's probably gonna get knocked out.
You don't believe in this dude for real? It's like that.
Who, AJ versus Fury?
Yeah, he ain't got no chance at all.
The last time we saw this dude, he was in a ring talking about hip hip hooray to the guy who whooped his ass. Like, are we serious right now? Like, there's no way he is mentally ready to fight Tyson Fury. Fury is gonna fuck with him
don't do
so
that,
bad.
I think AJ match up against Fury better than he do Usyk. And another matchup I think is better for and I think it's the case with another matchup too. That's a video though, so I don't want to give away my video, but
right. Don't
I
give away
think,
your gems.
huh?
See, yeah, don't give away your gems. You know what I mean? Save that. No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I think but I think it's a perfect time for AJ to take the fight.
I mean, I would say this: it wasn't like he had that much damage coming off his
AJ is
loss.
doo-doo at this point.
He's
Black, look, you don't need any further questioning. Everyone knows AJ is a big pussy.
Oh no, don't do him like that, man. I mean,
Now he ain't pussy
got the
now.
heart.
Don't get it twisted.
He got the heart to get in the ring though and sign a
When it
contract.
comes to me, the Gypsy King, he doesn't want any of it with me. You know, he doesn't want it with me. You know,
I don't know. That's not what he told a fan. He said, "Of course, I'm signing the contract."
He's been clout chasing me. He's been clout chasing me for the past 10 years.
I think it's the other way around, low key. But okay, AJ been clout chasing you, huh?
That's right.
Man,
He's been fighting my leftovers. He fought my first leftover was Dr. Hammerstein, whatever the hell they want to call him. You know, the Ukrainian guy, you know, the fake champ, you know, the most boring heavyweight champion to hold hostage the belts, him and his damn brother over there fighting that war, that needs this war. Come on, Black.
They was winning though, man. Why you hating? They was actually winning. Was nobody beating them.
I'm just saying the truth, Black. Come on.
Yeah, truth is they was winning, man, until you came around and they said that was one of the most boring fights in boxing history. Your shit and Klitschko. On God. Oh, hey man. You know, I think that Fury and AJ, stylistically, man, that's a little exciting fight right there, man. But my point I was trying to make is that it ain't like he coming off a lot of damage. Like Wilder's coming off some damage to where Helenius might have a chance, bro.
You know what, Black? You can heal from a black guy. You can't heal from losing your heart. Like in AJ, he's mentally gone. He's not there no more. The guy that used to be, I'm telling you, he's not the same guy. He's
how so? Go ahead. Because you said he was hip parade and shit.
It's not just that. Like you could see it. Like when Ruiz beat him, everything changed. The way he trained, the way that he seeks and destroys. He didn't even want to get close to Ruiz in the rematch. He took zero risk. And then against Usyk, he never had that extra gear to where, okay, I'm behind. I need to go for it. I need to risk being knocked out myself to win this fight. That fire that he used to have is gone. It's not there. He has no second gear. I'm telling you, Fury is going to knock him the fuck out. He is going to be snoozing, and that's going to be the end of his career. The best thing he can do is fight somebody who's ranked like 30 in the world and get his confidence back. Because right now, he's damaged
30?
goods.
Oh, nah, bro.
He's damaged goods right now. I'm telling you.
Okay, so hold on. Now, so AJ is damaged goods, but Wilder's not.
Yeah, Wilder's not, because Wilder, in his mind, he truly believes what the fans said, that he had his water spike. He doesn't even really believe he lost that fight legitly. So my thing is this. I would rather be crazy and live in denial than lose my confidence. Because Wilder's still going to come out with the same aggression. He's still going to come out with the same aggression because he don't believe he really lost. AJ knows he got his ass whooped to the point of where he was hugging Usyk, talking about Usyk, how did you beat me? I'm stronger than you. Man. I'm bigger than you.
So this dude, Tony, said that Wilder's in better shape because he's in denial.
Hey, you know what? You know how they say you're too smart for your own good? Well, Wilder might be too dumb. I mean, yeah, he might not be as smart for his own good.
Oh man,
he might believe that shit.
Logic, man, ever.
He might believe that shit.
So AJ's
like I said earlier, he's talking the same way like he did before it. I'm like, he's talking about motherfuckers, rendering themselves to him and freaking,
opinion, he got some. I think my opinion is Fury knocked a couple screws loose, man, low key. That's my opinion.
He was
But
already screwed. Oh man, I don't know if Fury did more than was already done.
I mean, at least Wilder was. I don't know. This is a different Wilder to me. I just wish him the best against Hellenius, man. But damaged goods, AJ and Wilder's in good shape. I don't know about all that, man. I mean,
They're not too far off. Like, look, Wilder is a typical dumb American, Americans are dumb. You pay all this stuff for college like Wilder did, just only to go to boxing, then make the real money, Because if you ask anybody who got out of college, are they making the real money? They're still living with their mama, paying off the college loans. Or somebody with 50 years making more than them with the 2-month certificate. Come on now. Make it make sense.
Man, this Fury energy in boxing, man. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. J-Dub says even when he KO'd Pulev, he didn't look the same. You didn't like that performance?
I agree with what you said. I agree with this assessment.
Damn, AJ kind of getting slaughtered, man. On
he has now the same since weeks. He has. So
at least the Bells would not like this discussion we're having right now. I mean, I think AJ deserves a little more credit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just my opinion. I think AJ's in a little better shape than Wilder, man. As far
Madison,
as
he ain't lying though. Madison did turn him into a square.
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Madison turned him into a square job. I'm just saying that as banter, though. I'm not. I'll rock with AJ, but I'm saying that's a joke. I'm saying that's a joke.
Yeah, I mean, he had to eat that, man. He had to eat that when he got beat by Ruiz. Fat ass Ruiz jumping up, titties.
Ruiz wasn't a bum though. Why are we talking about like Ruiz was a bum?
Nah, but it just wasn't a good look. Nigga beat you with. He had titties, man. This nigga beat you. Nah, bro. That just wasn't a good look. But AJ went in there nervous, man. He was nervous as fuck, it looked like. And fat ass Ruiz capitalized on the shit, man. And then he went to the buffet and said, fuck this shit.
All I know.
Who's just coming in? Hold on, let me check. Uh-oh. What's up, LaRon? Welcome back, bro. Shout out to the homie LaRon.
I look at it like this. There's no way in hell Andy Ruiz could beat Tyson Fury. There's no way. It's not even like a competitive fight. Like it's literally like a lamb going in front of a wolf. Like there's no competition there. And AJ got knocked out. It is what it is. And when Fury finally fights Usyk, who Usyk's the one that pulled out of the fight, said, "Oh, I'm injured, can't fight you in December," even though he wanted undisputed. Now when Fury beats him up very badly, which I believe he will, you're gonna see that Fury's just on another level. He is.
He is on another level. I don't think everybody can see that. Then from all the heavyweights.
I mean, hey, I got to see him do that. I think a lot of people is really writing off Fury because of what Wilder. I mean, not writing off Fury, writing off Usyk because of what Fury did to Wilder. It's just like, oh man, he the greatest thing in the heavyweight division because he beat Wilder. It's like, okay,
I think it's the opposite, Black. I think it's the opposite because ever since Usyk beat Joshua, everybody talks about Fury now as if he's not a very good boxer. They're always like, oh, Usyk's too good of a boxer. He moves too good. As if Fury wasn't known to be a masterclass boxer before he was knocking people out.
No, but Tony, my point is, if we did a massive vote, right, a poll, a lot of people's going to pick Fury, of course, over Usyk. And probably it's probably going to be a high percentage for Fury and a very low percentage for Usyk because they just don't give him really a chance like that.
I mean, I don't just... I've seen a lot of people say that Usyk's going to beat him, and I don't give Usyk. I give him a 5%, 2% chance.
Ask ESPN. ESPN be like, oh, Fury beats everybody, man. He probably beats Ali. It depends on who you ask over there.
I mean,
he had too much criticism, though. I agree. He's improved in some areas, but lost what got him to the top. I mean, I don't know. Was it the trainer situation? Y'all think it was just what you call it? Boston Logic said it was the square to Madison. Got him squared up. And you know what? I don't know what it was, man, but
Tony
it
Sims.
just seemed like he is kind of lost, like the direction of getting back on the path of AJ and getting that fire back that he had.
You know what it is? It's the fact that he lost Tony Sims. He should have kept him as his trainer.
So you think it is a trainer situation?
Yeah, I think Rob McCracken is an okay amateur coach, doesn't know what he's doing in the pros. And I mean, Garcia was just looking for a payday. I mean, he was talking shit about AJ before the fight even happened. Like, why would you go with
Nah, I
that guy?
did feel like that. I did feel like it was just a payday grab. Like, man, AJ don't know that, but Garcia know.
This dude, they asking Garcia, do you think AJ can beat Usyk in a rematch? He's talking about, well, I don't know. Usyk's a very good but like, what the fuck? Your trainer's already doubting you and the fight hasn't even happened yet?
You're right. You're fired.
You're fighting.
Damn, man. Right. He came all the way to America. It was like he was on a hunt for the right trainer. I'm like, you out here? You came to America to look for that? You know, so you could just tell he was really lost. Like he didn't know what direction to go. Shit. I think he went to Ronnie Shields for a little bit. Around the Charlos. Damn. Like, get it together, AJ.
But it's like, why would you go?
Gonna give Wilder another championship?
You said what?
Does anybody believe that Malik Scott is going to help Wilder get another championship? Because personally, I think he's done.
I don't know, LeBron. He's looking
Hey,
good.
but look, LeBron. This is what Tony was saying. Like he feel like AJ's damaged goods, but Deontay Wilder is not. Do you agree with that?
I can say it like this: Wilder got the sense beat out of him, so I don't. His confidence might still be there because he got all of his good common sense knocked up out of him. If you understand what I'm trying to say, AJ, on the other hand, he got he just got an ass whooping, bro, by the same guy, and I think Usyk just probably I ain't gonna say he the only one, but right now he's got AJ's number to the T. And even though AJ did a better job the second time around, I think AJ, man, he got a better chance of recapturing the title before Wilder does, in my opinion.
Okay. You heard that?
I don't think AJ finished.
I'm gonna just say this, Black. I've been watching Wilder, his open training, and he's looking a lot better than he ever did. Right now, this Wilder under Malik Scott, he's working on things that we ain't never seen him do. I'm telling you, he's looking better.
So basically, what LeBron was saying, you think Malik Scott is going to get him another world title?
Look, it's possible because here's the deal. If he beats Hellenius, and I'm saying if because it's contingent on that, Usyk's already said because Fury and AJ are gonna fight, he'll fight Wilder next. So Usyk's gonna, so that's a title fight right there for 3 straps.
He's gonna lose, but you know, whatever.
Maybe
If
I don't know.
If Wilder don't develop, develop any kind of weaponry like a hook, you know what I'm saying, or an uppercut, I think Helene is gonna be the last dude he beat as far as going up higher than what, number 4, number 5, because he ain't beaten 1, 2, or 3.
Okay, listen to me. Listen real fast. Okay, Usyk is only 6'3". Deontay Wilder, the one thing he has proven is he's very good with landing that straight right at distance. Every fight, every round starts from distance. He normally does not miss when he has a gap. Tyson Fury was long enough to where he could stay away from it and land punches. Everybody else is shorter than Wilder. Everybody else has ate that right hand. It doesn't matter who he fought, they all ate it. Usyk is going to get hit by that right hand. When he does, is he still standing? If he is not, the fight's over.
But and contrast to that, if Wilder throw that simple ass 1-2, he always throw, and Usyk dip and dodge those 2 punches and get up on the inside. Wilder don't have no combination punches, and he sucks on the inside. So
yeah, like his arsenal is so limited. You know, like what LeBron saying, his arsenal is so limited that man, Usyk, man, Y'all
Listen,
overrating. You
listen.
overrating Wilder to me, bro.
No, I'm not. You're underrating his ability to land at distance against shorter fighters. I have no doubts that Usyk could outbox him in the inside. The issue is going to be, can Usyk get to the inside without getting hit first? And I don't think he can, because you could say all the bad things you want about Deontay Wilder, and I've said a lot, but he is extremely fast.
Extremely, huh?
So Usyk though. Usyk got some
This
quicks
shit's
too.
dumb as shit, man.
This nigga, man, lightning
Usyk
speed,
is
man.
not that
Usyk got
fast. Like,
quicks.
he just stood in front of AJ. AJ's
Huh?
just not that good.
Wow. But Wilder is.
I'm not saying that. Look,
Wilder
styles
is
make fights.
elite.
Styles make fights. Wilder relies on one thing: landing that straight right. That's what he relies on. Usyk is not 6'9". He's not going to be able to fight from range like Fury did. So again, he's got to get in. When he goes to walk in, I believe he's going to get hit. The $1 million question is, can he take the punch? I don't know.
That's the
Man, I
$100
think
million
Andy Ruiz beats him too.
Oh,
So
nah.
Wilder.
He don't knock Ruiz out.
Black.
I don't
You
know,
say
bro.
Ruiz beats Wilder?
I think I favor Ruiz right now, bro. Y'all think I'm tripping?
Ruiz has been hurt
I think that's a good
badly in
scrap
his
right
last
there.
two fights.
Hey, man, you know what it is? Like, he just real sneaky on the inside. I think Ruiz is smart, is elusive enough. Not, I mean, saying elusive for this fat ass is kind of weird, but like, he's slick enough to evade and get on the inside and sneak them shots in, them temple shots and shit that he landed on Wilder and Ortiz. He
Yeah,
real
but
good with them
Black,
shit.
He got those fast counter combos for you.
Yeah, he don't be
Ruiz
when you trying to relax, he welling off on you. Go ahead, Tony.
Ruiz was dropped 2 times, maybe 3 times against Areola. He was dropped against Ortiz. Like, the dude has no chin.
Yeah, I don't, just because you got dropped on me, you don't have a
Who?
chance, bro.
Wait, who don't got no chin? I didn't hear.
Ruiz was dropped 3
Ruiz.
times by Areola. He was dropped by Ortiz. What's going to happen whenever Wilder connects on that chin?
Wait, hold on. Did Ortiz drop him? I don't
I
remember that.
thought he did.
No.
Nah, he didn't drop him, bro.
Ortiz got dropped twice.
Ortiz lost, yes, but I thought he dropped Ruiz in that fight.
No,
Nah.
he didn't drop
Well,
him.
either way, he was hurt badly in that fight against
He was
Ortiz.
getting outboxed, but I didn't really see him hurt like that.
I'm telling you, Wilder's going to connect on that. Like, Ruiz has got fast hands, but slow feet.
I could see Wilder shattering his whole right arm as soon as he connects on the wrong spot on Usyk's forehead. The whole arm just collapsed.
I got to see him back because I'm only judging this off because of the damage that I think he took
Yeah, me too.
from Fury, man. Like this, I felt it was bad, and I don't know if he's gonna be the same fighter. But versus Lanius, if he get a spectacular KO and he look good, shout out to Malik Scott, you know, whatever, Flame of Fame and all that shit. You know what I mean? But
I think he's gonna get the knockout on Lanius. He gonna get that knockout.
Well, he should. He better. You better not go
We're
to
going to
distance.
see.
Better not go to distance, bro.
I'm putting my money on the knockout, so he better get the knockout. So
You know, Gerald Washington knocked this guy out, so you better do it too. Come on now. Shit, Gerald Washington is the most shittiest. Let me stop, man. Let me move
the
on.
most ass. I was gonna say it for you, but
If he can do it, you can do it, man. Anybody. But anyway, best of luck to him. Oh, who in the background? Let me check. Oh, Boxing Logic. He back. Yeah, man. Hey, Boxing Logic. He should get the knockout, right? If Gerald Washington got the KO, Deontay Wilder. Come on now. Should be
Who are you? Who are you talking about?
Hilarious.
Hellenius.
Oh,
Deontay Wilder and Hello.
if he, yeah, I would think he could definitely. I don't know if he will, but he definitely can.
What? He better.
I'm gonna need him for. I'm about to put 50
I
at
need.
least on the knockout.
That is, man.
I'm gonna throw
You
this
better
fight
not
as
go
just.
the distance with Hellenius, man.
I'm not. I mean, he had
two, of course, two losses back to back. I'm gonna give him a fight to get his bearings back. I'm gonna be fair with that because you know.
With all of this he'll knock out Usyk shit, he better fucking be.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo.
Man, I got a question, man. I got a question for the panel, bro. Deontay Wilder took a hellacious ass whooping in his last fight, actually the last two fights. And I have a question in my head is asking, is he durable enough now after taking up two ass whoopings, you know what I'm saying? Is he gonna be easier to knock out now?
I would say my honest opinion is you got to look at his entire career. He's only taken damage in 3 fights out of
Somebody got
all
a
the
little
fights he's had.
background. I can't really hear Tony. Somebody got a little background.
I think that's Myron. So, no, I think it's Myron.
Hold on.
No, I still hear it.
It might be the homie LeBron or something. No, it
Okay.
ain't him.
What I was going to say, LeBron, is when I look at the whole career of Deontay Wilder, he's taken very little damage outside of 3 fights. Hold on, outside of 3 fights. The first Ortiz fight, and then the 2 last fights, the rematch and trilogy with Tyson Fury. Outside of that, he's really taken no damage. So while
he took enough damage in that last fight, though, man.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. It's not like he's been in a lot of wars.
Bro.
I mean, he was trying to die in the ring, so I mean, and he damn near succeeded.
All it takes is one war.
Bro, he damn near died in the ring, man.
Nigga damn near succeeded in trying to die.
That's enough damage right there.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So,
but my point is this: when you compare him to a
I ain't never seen it. I'm gonna be real, real quick, Tony.
He hasn't had fights like that.
But real quick, Tony, I'm gonna be real, man. I ain't never seen AJ almost die in the ring, man. I didn't see that. Wilder almost died though, especially that second fight.
You saw Eddie Hearn running the ring the bell 10 seconds early in the 12th round.
Shout out to Mark Breland saving this nigga, man.
No, what I said was you saw them ring the bell early by 10 seconds in the 12th round against Usyk in the first fight. AJ was about to go 99 in that 12th round.
AJ did get saved by the bell in that first one, man.
They rang it 10 seconds early.
They were swinging the towel in the corner too. I don't know if y'all caught that video.
I didn't see that. They were swinging the towel.
Yep.
I gotta go back and see. They refused the towel in on that nigga.
They said the towel don't count in this fight. Y'all tripping. Yeah, man. They seen what happened with Wilder. They said y'all not doing that shit over here. Towels don't count. But yeah, man. Shout out to AJ. Shout out to Wilder. Hopefully he look good versus Helenius. If he goes the distance with Helenius, he's fell off. He's off. He's all the way off.
What available? Oh, last time I know that was the last you made the specialized margarita for me the last time. Because the premix.
Hey, Boxing Live.
I like yours better.
Let me do
if you can do that.
My nigga over there flirting, trying to get extra margarita. You know what I mean? But yeah. If Wilder go to distance with Helenius, he's fell off, man. Y'all can kill that Usyk talk and whatever else he think he gonna do if he go to distance with him. You know what I mean? That should be easy work.
Helenius is a lot bigger than Usyk.
He's bigger than him. He went, he had a war with Karnaki, man. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, this should be a tune-up, a literal tune-up. If Wilder is improved with this Malik Scott formula, hey, man, it should be easy work. Should be easy work, man. And if he do capture world title under Malik Scott, man, y'all can just, hey, it's gonna be y'all. Hopefully, y'all ready for that shit. Cause
you about to get Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 4 for undisputed. Crash.
Nah, but Malik Scott gonna be out here really wilding out. He already doing shit, but it's gonna be different. But yeah, man. As long as we don't fight during Black History Month, he might be all right. I mean, nightmares.
Yeah, bro, don't do that shit again.
Nightmare Promotions, man. Woo. I would never ever forget that hot ass spacesuit he walked in with, man.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Till this day.
400
All that
years.
bullshit. 400 years, my people. 400 years.
You gonna
Yeah,
sit there act like you don't know?
yeah, you know, it was a good fight. You know, Tyson Fury was the better man. All right after the fight, all that other shit he was talking about, humbled his ass. And then the nigga still saying that he was cheated in the third fight. This shit is
Bruh.
crazy, bro. This shit is crazy as fuck, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. Autopsy and shit. Like, what the
UGC, yo, Black Horseman think he's funny. Black Horseman clowning
They
Luke.
said that.
Oh man, this shit is funny, bro.
Hey, but they the ones that say he had a permanent dent in his head. Like, what? I don't see
So
the
they showed a picture with I think Lomachenko with the same shit in his head, and a couple other boxers, a couple other normal ass people with the same shit in their head. They're like, oh nah, it's a damn little, it's a little diva and all this other shit. This shit is crazy, bro.
This man, his brother, man, his brother's the one that took it
Yo,
to
his
another
brother's
level.
a retard, bro. That nigga is ass. He's trash too. That nigga is ass.
Hey,
For
man.
real.
Yeah, one of them dudes had him looking at the ceiling lights, man. Dropped that boy quick. And then C walked on that boy, walked off. Like, damn. Shit,
Then
that
you
was the
got
same year.
the
They
infamous
both
Tay
got
Jones
cooked in
too.
the
Don't
same
forget
year.
him.
Who?
The infamous Tay Jones. Don't forget him.
Yeah, that shit was rough, bro. But yeah, Wilder got to get off that lion shit, man. You know, that's all I'm saying. That's what made me stop really liking him and being a fan. Is just the lion shit, bro. Like, it's
Shit don't
okay to
make no
just
sense.
admit that you got your ass whooped, bro. This is,
Mark
life.
Breland conspired against him. Yet you said Tyson Fury had all this shit in his gloves. So if that's the case, this nigga saved your life, bro. You saying Tyson Fury? This shit don't make no sense, bro. I don't think the nigga hear himself, bro. He don't be hearing himself.
Yeah,
Most
man.
of the time, bro.
So, I just wish he would get off that. If he would have just, took that ass whooping, that second ass whooping, and just been like, you know what, man, look, we squashed, we got it off in the ring, and he's the better man. Like, then it would have been cool. I mean, I would have been
But
respecting him.
nah,
And
this
like,
nigga, he gonna keep. That's like I don't even know what to compare that shit to, but nigga, that's like you keep getting your ass beat and you can't even get a nigga a fair shake. You gotta make excuses every time, bro. Like, yeah, he beat my
right.
ass, but if I would have had this and that right, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
somebody jumped me, man. It was somebody on the side hit me while we was fighting. Like, no,
right,
nigga,
bro. Like
nobody jumped
he
you,
always
bro.
try to find a little excuse, bro. Like, nigga, he gonna until he I don't know, he just gonna keep saying this shit till he get a rematch. Oh, I got cheated. Then he gonna have the fourth fight. Oh, nah, I got cheated in the fifth fight. I got cheated. He gonna keep doing that. That's some childish shit, bro. You gonna do that shit
I'm gonna
till
just say this:
man.
if anybody want to see Wilder fight Fury again, you don't care about the man. You're not a real fan.
Bro.
You don't.
This
No,
nigga
I
the
don't want to
worst
see that
every
massacre again,
time,
bro.
You can't
So,
beat that man, bro. It's just what it is, bro.
yeah, man. Forget about it. As they say in the Italians, forget about it. AJ
So
too.
I encourage a lot of
Listen,
people to watch that first fight. That's the only fight I think that he won. I rewatched that shit. I thought Fury won the first time after, in the moment and shit, and rewatching it one other time. I'm like, I had to really watch it with an open eye. I think Wilder won that first fight. But that's the only fight I think he won. I'm telling you, go back and rewatch that
I
fight.
have
I was saying that same shit, bro.
exclusive. Here's the
He won
problem.
that fight, bro. He won
Here's the
that fight,
problem with
bro.
saying
You're
that.
not gonna sway me, bro. I know
No,
what
no,
I'm
no,
talking
no,
about. He
no, no,
won the
no, no,
fight.
no. I don't have to sway you, but let me tell you what the problem with you saying that is, okay? We all know that a 10 count is not real 10 seconds because nobody is a stopwatch, okay? We can agree to that, right?
Right.
Okay, here's the problem. This is where I'm going to get you. Tyson Fury went down at 2:21 on
I'm
the
not
clock.
talking about the knockdown. I ain't say he knocked him out. I think he got up in time. I'm not talking about that. I think he won on I'm saying that he won on the cards. That's what I'm saying. Because of the two knockdowns and because I think in those first 5 rounds, neither one of them were doing shit. And Deontay Wilder was the aggressor, bro. He was pressing back Tyson Fury and he was the aggressor.
Okay, so you're not saying you admit he beat the count.
Yes, yeah, he beat the count for sure. Yeah.
Okay, because that's what I was. That's what I thought you was trying to say. That
Oh no,
it,
hell no, hell no. He beat the count.
I would have to rewatch the fight because I'm not going to sit here and argue that point because whenever I watched it live, which is the only time I watched it, I never
Yeah, me
watched it
too.
back except the 12th round where everybody said he was knocked out and he wasn't. I only gave Wilder 2 rounds, and those were the 2 rounds he got the knockdowns in. And
No,
even
that's inaccurate.
even those 2 rounds, Fury got back up to beat him up for the rest of the rounds. So I would have to rewatch it and actually
I
watch
got to
it,
rewatch
not
it
in the
too.
moment.
Yeah, I have to. I'm telling you, like, cause I was saying that same shit. I was in denial. I'm like, let me go back and watch this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga really won the fight, bro. Like, if you go back and watch it, bro, like that them first, like in the moment we looking at it like, oh man, Tyson Fury, because the movement and you get caught up in certain shit, especially after seeing the second, the other two fights. You know, you get like, it's no way Deontay could beat this nigga because we see we did in the second fight and the third fight too. So it's like you put that in your mind, like, oh, it's no way Wilder could do this, this, and that. But in the first fight, Tyson Fury was a little timid in the first couple rounds, bro. And then that's when he started to come on and start winning rounds back to back. Then the 2 knockdowns occurred. So I'm like, if Wilder won, I think the first 4 or 5 rounds, then he got the 2 knockdowns. How could he not win? You know, despite, you know, even though you said Tyson Fury came back in the rounds that he got dropped and came back to beat up Wilder, I'm still looking at it like if you get a knockdown in the round, it's kind of hard for you. You really have to really punish somebody to win a round that you was knocked down in, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Damn
Well,
near
I mean,
impossible.
I recall the 12th round vividly because I watched it so many damn times. And Wilder was on spaghetti noodle legs in that
He
round
definitely
towards
was.
the end. Like he
Yeah,
He
was,
but
definitely was.
that was at the late part of the round.
yeah, but
No,
what
I
I'm
agree with
saying
you
is
though, Tony. But yeah,
after Fury got up, he went on and took it to Wilder and damn near had him out of there because he was on wobbly legs before the bell rang.
Lisa
So
Bell, salute, Queen.
but by default, I'm not
big
the
up,
type of
Lisa.
person. I'm not the type of person the way I do 9 rounds. If you get the knockdown, you win the round, no matter how the rest of the round plays out, unless the other guy knocks you down too. By default, I give it to the guy who knocked the guy down. By default.
Oh, okay. If
So
I was just
those
gonna
are
say,
10-8 rounds. But I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know, man. I just
yeah,
I can
that
only
fight
go off
definitely
of what
has
I
some rewatch
remember.
value too.
But I never watched the whole fight over.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
something that y'all got to put on. Yeah, I got to put on your schedule. That was. I enjoy watching rewatching it. Actually, I really
that's a
did.
good fight to
Like
do a dope little
it
watch
is.
along or something.
I
Really is.
remember I
Hey,
remember
look, you about to get off, Black?
Huh?
You about to get off anytime soon?
Not not right at this moment.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I'll rewatch it with y'all right now if you ain't
oh,
busy
I
or
ain't
nothing
got
like
time
that.
for that.
Shit. I mean, I ain't got to what a whole another
Man,
hour
all
though,
right.
but probably like a half hour and shut it down. But I'm saying that would be a dope little separate, you know what I mean? Live or topic to do is to rewatch that since a lot of people got mixed feelings on it. You know, when I first watch, I felt Fury edged him. I felt Fury edged him, and I think I watched it maybe a second time. I was like, damn, man, that kind of felt like a draw. Um, but I think I was just watching the highlights the second time. But I didn't rewatch it from start to finish. I'm like, damn, man, with the way they put the highlights together, like per round, breaking the shit down, it looking like a draw. But you know, whatever the case, out of 3 fights, Fury clearly won 2 of them. You know what I mean? So
Right, clearly.
Fury was just had his number. He had his number.
I
You know,
just know
and
that like
the last 2 wasn't even well. The third one was competitive. I'm not gonna lie, but the clear, you know, the one that was in
For
clear
about a
control was
couple
Fury.
rounds.
I just remember the first fight, like because I remember scoring it that I had Fury way ahead, and then I remember looking at my girl like, "Oh fuck, he just got knocked out." Like when I saw Wilder hit him with that 2 piece, I
Mhm.
knew the fight was over. I was not expecting Fury to get back up. Like I remember that
Because
shit
people
like in
don't
slow
normally
motion.
get
I
off
stood up and
Wilder shit.
everything, and I looked back. I said, "He just got knocked out. He just got knocked out. He just got knocked out." And then the
Yeah.
motherfucker gets up.
Yeah, it was like his own body clock told him, like, all right, you got a couple more seconds. And you got to get a move on, get up, because
Rocky
he got
movie
right
moment.
up at 9. He got right up at 9, and the mere fact he has, you know, steady legs, you know, strong legs still. I was like,
Yeah.
man, anybody else would be spaghetti noodles. Man.
No, I don't think anybody else gets up.
Right. Dominic Brazil tried to get up, and she fucking fell all the way back to the weight. So I've seen people try, but that shit was not good when they got up. You know, I think at that time, like what Wilder was probably around 220 or something. I felt that was like around the best weight.
No. He was 208.
Oh, at that time?
Yeah, he said. I remember it because whenever they weighed in, he was 211, and Wilder came out with a statement saying that whenever he went into the fight, he was nervous, and he actually came to the ring at 208.
He was nervous in the Brazil fight?
No, I thought you were talking about the first Fury fight.
No. I was talking about the Brazil knockout. When he knocked Brazil out, like I felt like he was at a kind of a lighter.
He's big as shit in that fight. He looked big as shit to me in that fight.
Oh, you thought he was big? Looked big in that fight?
Oh yeah, sure.
I mean, I just felt like, say, like in a Fury fight, you could clearly see how, like, it made his legs look super little because he was so big up top. But I just felt like maybe in that Brazil fight, it was a little bit more proportion. He wasn't that big up top. He was just more of like, more athletic and faster at that time because he didn't have that much weight. And that's how he was able to get them shots off so fast and be cracking people. They don't even see it. Like Brazil didn't even see that shot. He was like, crack, gone on the ground.
The problem with Wilder is he puts all his weight from the waist up. He does no legs, nothing. Like if he would have put the weight in his legs, I think it would affect him less.
Right. Shit, especially back in the day, the heavyweights back in the day, like Ali's and them motherfuckers had strong legs. Nowadays, these fighters would be in there spaghetti legs, man, but super powerful up top. Boxing Logic says he's in a bad reception area. No doubt, bro. Thanks for coming on. Y'all make sure y'all support Boxing Logic United. Plus everybody on the panel, Tony's Reviews, exclusive news insider. I think Tony's Reviews got the worst prediction record this year, but it's all good. He'll bounce back.
What? You have your mind. You have your mind.
Be real. What's your record, man? Hey.
So hold on. Now, my official record on my playlist, because I only do the big fights, is 16-3 at the moment. However, on one of my lives, I did a prediction for like every single fight on the card. It was like 6 of them, and I got them all right. So I don't count those to the record. If I did, then that would be 21-3.
Okay, so 3 losses. Okay. I don't know. It just seemed like the big ones, the big fights. Those are some big predictions. I'm like, God damn.
No. It was Tyson Fury. He put the gypsy curse on me. That's what it was.
Oh, the Dylan White shit. Yeah.
Wait. Who picked Dylan White to be fair? Was it you, Tony? I know it wasn't you.
Yeah, it was me.
It's now coming. Oh man, that shit now coming back to me. I'm like, yeah, it was somebody who did say he picked Dylan White.
Yeah. I had been picking him for years to beat him. For years. For like 2-3 years.
I know for a fact that fight, Serrano losing to Taylor, because I know I got that prediction right.
Yeah, but Serrano beat Taylor.
He about to lose. Hey, look, exclusive. He about to lose the one coming up. What's her name? Savannah Marshall about to get cooked.
Oh, hell no.
It was another one too.
It was Cambosa's Haney.
Yeah, that one.
You picked Cambosa. Oh man.
It was
Hey, hold up. No. I'm risking it. I'm picking Cambosa's in the rematch. I'm risking it.
Oh my God, this nigga is insane, man.
No way. He's trolling now. He's trolling, bro.
No. I'm being dead real. Real.
No.
Here's one thing about it. Whenever I saw Dillian White, hear me out. When I saw Dillian White finally show up to the press conference and he was hugging and laughing with Tyson Fury, I had a really bad feeling in my gut. Like, this dude really ain't been taking this shit serious. So I could have switched it right then, but I think to myself for the last 2-3 years, I've been picking this dude. I'm not going to get off now just because of him laughing and joking with him and it don't feel right. So again, I picked Cambosa's the first time. I'm going to ride with him.
Man, come on, Tony.
Don't bet no money on that.
He got so much pride with his picks. He gonna stick with it, even when he knows himself.
Bro, like,
look, I'm gonna stick with it. See,
so,
here's the thing.
So hold on. So you said 3. Did we count 4? That was 4 losses, right?
3.
The Dylan White loss, Serrano
Serrano,
loss,
Serrano, and Cambosis.
Cambosis, and somebody else.
No, you
Oh
said
yeah,
Savannah Marshall
yeah,
Shields.
yeah.
That fight
That,
hasn't happened.
I'm putting that one out there in the universe. That's for sure a loss right there.
It's not. She's gonna beat Shields.
Nah, bro.
And I would not be surprised
He
if
did
Shields
real
gets
all
hurt.
right. Bro, you tripping with that one, man. Cambosis is about to get cooked. I don't know what it is you saw in that first fight with Haney that gives you any shrinking of confidence that he gonna do shit in his rematch, man. Devin Haney's is gonna pick up where he left off, man. It's gonna be
Good
worse.
man. I'm sticking with him. I'm sticking with him. He gonna get him, and then they're gonna go maybe if Haney stays there in the trilogy.
Man, you tripping, bro. All right. Well, hey.
Because here's my question. Here's my question. I don't know how many fights was Haney contracted to do with Top Rank. 3?
I thought it was 2.
I thought it was 3 because it's supposed to be
Yes,
Cambosis,
3.
Yeah, because of
Cambosis, Loma.
rematch. Yeah, the rematch. Yeah. So 3.
Yeah. So
I think he's
being
gonna
that he
re-sign with him anyway, bro. To be
was
honest
that
with you, I don't think he's going back to Matchroom the zone area. I think he's gonna stay on Top Rank.
Top Rank.
I don't think Devin Haney leaving.
It's not even no need for him to leave neither. Like, shit don't make no sense to go back to the zone.
I mean, in one fight, he left and became undisputed, man. So
140. Yeah. Well, if he moves up, Top Rank will be the best at 140 because that's where all the fighters
and
are.
it's more fights over there, I think, for him. Like
There are. They're
a
all
lot
Top
more
Rank.
fights. So I mean, there's really no need for him to leave, and he going where the smoke is. So I ain't
Because
hating on that.
Ramirez, Josh Taylor, and I believe Postal, aren't they all Top Rank?
Ramirez, check. Taylor. I don't know about Taylor's situation at this point, but
He was Top Rank.
he was. Yeah. I mean, what's that little situation that happened out there in the UK? That little situation, that mob shit. So I don't know
Yeah,
what's going
and
on there.
that has nothing to do with him being signed to Top Rank.
All right, I don't know if it was he at the end of his shit or what. I don't know. But what's the other one you said? You said Ramirez, Taylor, and who else?
Postal.
Oh yeah, he might. Yeah, he is over there. It's a lot of smoke over there, though, man. A lot of smoke over there.
Really, the only
Um,
one that PBC has is Regis, and they don't even fight him.
is he still with PBC?
I believe he is.
I don't know. Who did it? Wait, wasn't that word? No. He's getting ready to fight. What's the other guy from Top Rank? My boy,
Cepeda. He's gonna fight Cepeda.
Cepeda. So
Ooh, that's a good fight.
that's gonna be on ESPN. We already know that.
Well, Zepeda is with ESPN.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, you saying that he with PBC? I
I
doubt
thought he
he just.
was. I thought he was
Yeah,
a PBC fighter.
he's DeBella, I think, the DeBella or whatever. So
You
I
might be
think
right. He might be DeBella.
he
You
can
might be
kind of
right.
float and go where he need to go. I think. But yeah, I can't wait for that fight though, man. Regis and Zepeda, and Regis said this in an interview that they train by the same guy, one of the trainers that they work with, and he's gonna step aside for this fight because you know what I mean, like he cares for both of them.
Yeah.
But what he did say was his trainer told him like, look, Regis, don't sleep on Zepeda, because Regis was talking about how he feel like he's super confident, like he'll beat anybody, but his own trainer told him like, look, man, I know you think you the big shot and you beat anybody, but just don't sleep on this guy. So
That's what
and then
Vargas thought.
huh?
I said that's what Vargas thought.
Josue, man, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm going to his fucking
He,
career.
he ain't been the same since, man. God damn. Shoot. What's that guy name that beat him recently too? I forgot his name.
Dakota Linger.
Linger. Dakota Linger. Put that boy in a slinger, man. But yeah, man, I got and then them two, that southpaw style, Regis and Cepeda, both southpaws and both punchers. Like, yeah, man, that's gonna be definitely one of them. I'm favoring Regis, but I think that Cepeda, man, I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of Cepeda, so it's just gonna be a good fight to see two fighters that I like get in there and bang it out. You know what I mean? Shit, we might see that fight before we see Spencer Crawford.
Who?
I said we might see that fight before we see Spencer Crawford. Cepeda and
Who?
Regis.
Who is that?
I don't. Yeah, who the fuck is that?
Say again?
I don't know what you're
Who was
saying.
that?
No, I was just making
Who
a
was Spencer
statement.
Crawford? Who is
We
that?
might.
Are they new?
Those new fighters right there?
Are they young?
He said, "Why y'all acting like y'all know who Spencer Crawford is?" Something.
I don't know who they are.
Yeah,
Where
You
they
don't
I
know.
from?
Yeah. Okay. See, damn, it's got to that point. They marinated so much, we forgot who these niggas is. Okay. God damn.
I
That's
mean,
what I'm saying. So it's
Spence.
like,
Spence. That sounds like a farmer name. Like somebody would have
that sound familiar though,
horse and
don't it,
ducks
Tony?
and shit.
It sound familiar though, don't it, Tony?
It does.
Little bit. Yeah,
Like
okay,
I
you
actually
would
okay.
heard
buy milk
crickets when
from them or something.
I actually had heard crickets when I said their name. I'm like, God damn, did I say the right name? I had to think about it. Like, hold on, Spencer Crawford, right? I was like, damn, was there nothing but a cricket in the background?
Jamal
But
Crawford, I know that is that nigga nice.
Jamal
That
Crawford.
dude, that nigga nice. That's what he's talking about. But Spence
Ah
Crawford, I
man,
don't know.
yeah, man. Shout out to Errol Sprints, man. Let's get this fight done, man. God damn it, dudes is
Shout out to
forgetting.
Jamal Crawford too, man. Jamal Crawford.
That's foul, man. Shout out to Charles, man. What's up, bro? Shit, why you ain't hit this link today, man? Let's gotta work. Let's gotta work. Rocket Strike, you in the background, bro? Get in the chat, man. Holla at us.
Bring your ass up here.
Right. You know what I mean? But you know what? As soon as I say, all right, y'all, I'm about to close out, then he'll hit the link. Rocket, why you always do that, bro? You wait till I say I'm about to close out and you show up with some cheeks, with a cheeks thumbnail. Like, come on, bro. Doing the shit on purpose.
He be in the background like, you about to close out? No, you're not. No, you're
Right.
not. Go wait for me.
DC Ninjas, man. Always doing that type of shit, man. And hey, man, I ain't seen Jalik put up no content in a minute. Where you at, Jalik?
He been on Twitter.
You been on Twitter?
Yeah.
I ain't jumped into the Twitter wave like that yet. Maybe I should do that in 2023.
Yeah, I don't do Twitter either.
It just ain't really caught my interest like that. Get into the Twitter
Yeah,
wave.
yeah, not yeah. I got an account, but that shit ain't. That shit ain't. I don't know.
But to be honest with you, I should probably be open to it because they say you're supposed to utilize every platform, social media platform, marketing, and all of that stuff, man.
That shit is just some shock jock shit, man. They look for something crazy for people to say on that motherfucker. You don't post pictures and none of that on there. It's just
It's wild to
some
me.
controversial
Twitter, right?
facts.
Twitter be on some bullshit, right? Like motherfuckers posting porn or some shit, or motherfuckers like getting a whole snot box rocked open with fucking guts and blood. But if I say some kind of fucking molester, some shit need to get fucking a head fucking clapped or whatever, they suspend my account or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit, man.
Right.
The way they filter that shit be weird. Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
some dumb shit, man.
Right. But yeah, shit. Maybe next year I'll jump into the Twitter wave and see what it is, man. But I mean, I think I made a comment one time and I ran into that emotional man fan actual. And I said, oh no, this moist ass energy over here, fuck that. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, what you doing here, Black on the Twitter space? Come on now. International Man Fan is all over Twitter. On baby.
Yeah, man, that's what threw me off. I was like, oh no, man, this is man fan energy all over this shit, man. God damn it. You know what I mean?
I got a feeling Nuke don't like my character that I invented for him.
How
You
the
got a
fuck did he
feeling,
get that? How the fuck did he get that baby doll?
I don't know.
Yo, what the fuck, man? This shit is crazy. This shit is
That's
crazy.
Nuke and Canelo right there.
I want to pull something off like that for Halloween, bro.
Like,
That
how
shit
the
is
fuck? Like, that shit is just
fire.
abnormal.
Yeah, hey, but actually, yeah, I don't think he enjoyed the character either, but we do. God damn it. Shit is gold. You know what I mean? Priceless. But that's funny, man. YouTube, you can meet certain people and you make whole characters out of them, man. They that animated. But shout out to the emotional man fan army. for the
Yeah.
world.
Shout out to Nuke and them, man. Nuke's still my guy, man. I still fuck with him, but you know, he be on some bullshit, you know. Well, I know why, you know, it sells, you know, that's how you get views and shit. You know, you become a man fan and you know, the fan may pay, you know, you're gonna get views and shit, you know, you're gonna get revenue. So yeah, I ain't mad at that, man. You know.
Damn, boy.
Get your money, man. Get your money.
I bet you got a WBC belt at home and shit. Yeah, man.
French fry belt. You got the French fry replica.
Mauricio signed it off and shit, sent it.
This belt is for Nuke and
all of your hard work.
All of your hard work to make the Canelo the righteous superstar that he is. Yes.
Yeah. The promo gang you're on for Canelo. Viva.
That he talk a lot of shit.
Right. Hey, dog. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your thumbnail had me dying laughing exclusive. When you put up Blake Griffin, I said, "Oh hell no!"
Look like hey, you take a glance, he look like that. You like, hey, wait, that's Blake Griffin.
I said, I knew this boy about to cook. He put the Blake Griffin on that boy Canelo. I said, oh yeah, time to season him up, man. Saute this man. But yeah, Blake
definitely
Griffin
got cooked that day.
Blake Griffin was looking trash versus Triple G, man.
Hey, shout out to Floyd for that reference. He gave me the inspiration for that shit.
Word. Floyd did that?
He said, he told the AB, he's like, who you talking about? Carrot Top? Who you talking about? Chucky? Who you talking about? Blake Griffin? I'm like, oh wow, that's crazy.
Oh wow,
Floyd. Three, though. That's crazy.
Damn. Yeah, I do remember the Carrot Top reference. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Canelo, man, he said he talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, but if you gotta talk a lot of shit, and you gotta get right with whatever you want to do. His English was a whole lot better that day.
Right. Yeah. When it's beef, boy, he starts speaking that English. When he lose, boy, translation. Translator promotion when he lose.
Right. Right there, man.
Yep. Hey man, shout out to Q the guy, man. Put in that work earlier.
Great
live stream. Fire live stream. I was able to jump on for a little bit. But great topics. That nigga Smoke had me dying laughing. I was listening in, and you know, Smoke.
Davis bigger than Bobby Shroud.
You bro, I heard that shit. Y'all was cooking that man, bro. Y'all was cooking that man on that shit, bro. That shit had me dying laughing. I'm saying to myself, why is Smoke even debating this, bro?
I don't know why, bro, but hey, he seemed to think that shit.
Yeah, man. He just be doing that shit for shock value sometime, I think. But
like my guy Tony, man. He be saying that wild shit too.
Mm-hmm. He got Cambosis.
Rashidi Ellis. Remember Rashidi Ellis? He said you spit out your coffee and shit. That shit's funny, bro.
Shit, man. Talking about Cambosis. I'll get kicked off Twitter. I don't do social media, says Charles. No social media, huh? Look, Charles kept the same thumbnail he had from the beginning, bro. The C with the purple C, nigga. Same shit from jump. Everybody else can change their thumbnail 2,000 times, man. He kept the same shit.
Yeah, he ain't playing.
Tony said he had a phone call. Canelo, aka Where's Waldo looking ass. Yeah, that Blake Griffin.
Charles be cooking, man.
Yep. Who got the Demetrius Andrade shit up?
Me again. Yo, but what? Yo.
Oh, look, that's the thumbnail for Joseph. Yeah, Joseph got cooked.
Oh, I got one for y'all. This one funny, bro. I caught this one today.
Hold on, let me see.
This one today. I don't know why I think this one funny, bro.
Y'all niggas got to cook Joseph Parker. Oh, hell no.
Oh, God.
Sitting on shrooms or something?
Yo, this nigga face so funny, bro. Yo, this
I had to get you all right quick.
Ooh, cause I guess
that nigga
y'all know
went
Malika
9
Andrews
days
on
without
ESPN.
sleep.
Y'all know Malika Andrews on ESPN.
He
She
what?
she worked for, it's this female that worked for ESPN. She covered basketball and shit. Her
Oh,
name Malika Andrews, and I guess she was calling him out on the you Ime Udoka situation and shit. She called him out, and she actually got something wrong, and he had to correct her and shit. So he was just listening to what she said. The nigga face like,
that's how he's looking at her.
yeah,
Like,
bro, that
like,
nigga
soon as
funny.
this bitch shut up talking, I'm about to cook the shit out of her. Watch this.
Yeah, like, this nigga is crazy, bro. Like,
Like, I'm about to
I had
blaze
to
her
fucking
ass.
screenshot that shit because the person I was watching reacting to it, he had freeze framed it so he can say
he
what he
had
needed
free
to say.
frame so he can say what
But
he
he
needs to
freeze
say.
framed that shit
But he
perfect.
free
I'm like,
frame
nah, I
that
gotta
shit perfect.
snapshot
I
this
got a
shit.
snapshot.
And shit, you should
And
have had
shit,
the
you should have had
move the shit up higher. I
move the
want to
shit
see
up
that
higher. I want to
hairline,
see the
man.
headline.
What you say?
Oh hell nah, not
Somebody
Oscar.
Not
echoing.
Oscar.
Oh
Hey, look,
Oscar
damn.
T.
hey, Black. Hey, somebody's got the YouTube in the background. You gotta mute YouTube. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
whoever
nasty
got the
echo.
YouTube running,
Hey,
click off.
hey, I just want to say, congratulations to Shakur Stevenson. The Boricua. The Puerto Rican. Hey, look. Congratulate. He had to move up. I was feeling the heat too. When I had to move up myself. So I can understand his plight. But yeah, man. Conseca, Conseca, me and him, we're gonna get it on again for those belts. And you watch out for Valdez, Conseca too. It's gonna be on and popping for real on
Yeah,
my
you
on my
popping,
bullets, straight up. On my refried beans. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
pop some ice on that shit, man.
Hey man, hey, my tea
That
bags,
shit
they're not
crazy.
working right now.
God
My tea
damn.
bags are not working, and
Hey,
I gotta
hey,
get better with that.
LaRon,
Yo.
you got a little echo, so if you got the YouTube running, click off that. Because if
Let me
you on
back out because
StreamYard
I'm
at the same time with it, it'll echo.
oh shit, my bad. Let me get
Yeah.
back in the chat.
Yeah, man. So how you guys feel about me and Conseca doing it over again? For the belts. Now that
You
Shakur
and
has
Conseca? I
yeah.
mean, they say you low key got a gift the first time, so
Hey
the
man, hey,
rematch.
look, I got a gift, I got a
Hey,
statue, and
what about Neverete? How are you gonna get
Yeah,
that smoke with Neverete?
hey, look,
oh,
Navarrete is Mexican
Valdez
like
never
me. I
ready.
don't listen, man. I'm on my Canelo. I don't fight Mexicans.
Oh,
Oh
here you
man.
go. See, I knew this shit was gonna start spreading like wildfire, man. A lot of people
I
gonna be
got
using
the
that shit now.
Canelo vid.
Man, Neverete is out. Oh man, how this man
Canelo vid
do it, man?
2022.
That's how actually, yeah, that's how I'm looking at you right now with that
Hey,
statement.
I got the Canelo vid 2022, and
That
I don't
bitch
got
is
no
funny
You
I
as
don't
don't
got
shit,
no
fight
man.
vaccine.
Mexicans.
I don't fight Mexicans, and I don't wear masks. So
Y'all can't
yeah,
stop
man.
laughing at that shit, Black. That shit is funny as shit, man. That shit
Yeah, they
funny as
say
shit.
sometimes that nigga just be up 4 days straight. And he be trying to keep going to work and shit, man, and be nodding off while he on shift.
They
Like, nigga,
say,
you gonna stop.
look, Black. They say this the face. Look, they say this the face. How people did 2 to 5 years in jail, and this how they come out in the Nation of Islam. Look. They take pictures like this. That shit is funny, bro.
How you do Floyd like that,
Yeah,
man?
that's the caption. That was the caption of that shit. I had to screenshot
Oh
that shit.
man.
That shit was funny as shit.
Hey, speaking of Floyd though, he put in that work though last night, huh? I slept on it. I didn't even know he had an exhibition fight until I seen some
Oh yeah,
headlines that he
look,
whipped
Black.
somebody up. Huh?
Look at this shit. They said this this Luis Ortiz when he was 7.
Louis.
yo, the
Oh
internet is
man.
undefeated, but I think I got that shit on Facebook. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Luis Ortiz at 7 years old. Hell yeah, bruh.
That's Luisito Ortiz.
That shit was crazy as shit, man. Oh man.
Damn, that's hilarious, bruh. That's that one African dude, right? He like a little comedian or some shit, right?
I
I've seen
think
some
so. I
videos
don't
of that
know.
kid. Yeah, that kid I've seen some videos of. He from Africa.
You probably got mistaken with the little the Spanish one with the braids. That's probably you thinking of. I don't know. I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
the
But
Dominican kid. That's a
yeah,
Dominican kid.
Dominican
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, now that's not him. That's a different person. That's not the Dominican kid. I know which man I'm talking about, but that's a grown ass man. Though, at the same time, though. We talk about that shit. He just got a little complex. You know what I'm saying?
Charles said Santos crazy. He said I got a gift statue. Hell yeah, they gifted that man a statue, bro. He got a statue before Wilder did. Shit. And after cheating, first off, Fentermine T. He said, you know what? We're gonna reward your ass for this shit. We ain't nobody ever done this. Get this man a statue. Shit. They literally should have put a tea bag on that motherfucker, man, because nobody has found that tea bag yet, low key. Talking about, man, it was in the tea. Nigga. We
Yeah,
was
that's
juiced to the
crazy.
tea, fool.
He said, "Yeah, I didn't take anything. Motherfucker." Like what?
I never cheated. I never did it. Like, bruh.
Yeah, bro, you talking like that? I never did it.
Nobody.
Like, what the fuck? Man,
I've
you know
never
you
done
be
it
that
before.
shit, man.
And then he said, hold on. I have tears. Hold on. Walked off and shit to cry. Like, nigga, this fake ass Oscar nomination, nigga. Get out of here.
Oscar
Shit.
T.
Oscar T's. Floyd's beat on a hibachi cook last night. Yeah, he looked like another
Cook.
what was that?
He said hibachi cook. Oh man.
Oh, hold up. Why y'all doing Keith like this, dog?
Yo, nah, y'all going crazy today, bro.
No, dog. That is the worst hairline in boxing, bro.
Yo, W Photoshop, bro. Real nigga, that shit.
I hope that's
Oh,
Photoshop,
man.
man. This man, whole
Oh man, I'm about to throw up, but that's just funny, bro.
yeah, man, that shit make you vomit.
Funny, dude.
Them braids are
Flashback
cool.
hairline shit.
You're right, the last of the hairline. This man fucking braids was pulled back too tight, man. The fuck?
That ass.
Shit. Trying to get them Allen Iverson fancy ass styles and shit. Fuck your lineup up, nigga. Statue made of Play-Doh and shit, said Charles. I heard his bodyguard got slept. Oh, word?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he got locked the fuck out.
By who?
Not some dude that was 40 pounds lighter than him, dog.
So somebody was trying to get to Floyd or something, and he had a
Nah, it was like a real fight. It was like a real in the
Yeah, he
ring.
was in a real boxing match. Yeah, boxing match. Yeah.
Oh, it's like another an
he lost
exhibition.
his fucking job.
And he outweighed the dude by like 40 pounds or some shit.
Oh hell nah.
Yeah, you definitely get fired after that shit.
Hey, I wouldn't want to fight Keith Thurman like that, bro. That nigga staring you down with that hairline way back like that. Hell nah, bro.
Crazy. You
know he mad. That nigga got to look in the mirror at himself every day, so you know he pissed off when he get in the ring, nigga. He trying to fuck everything up.
Excellent, bro. This is crazy as shit. Hey, nobody fuck with my photo though. I ain't gonna lie, that shit funny, bro.
And this how this nigga looking at his hairline, like, damn, your shit worse than mine.
Yo.
Shit, I thought my shit was bad.
Yo, that nigga Stephen A, he be out here cooning, bro. He be out here cooning for real. That shit funny.
That nigga Keith got the Stephen A hairline.
That shit.
That's worse right there, I think.
That shit is worse than Stephen A shit. That shit is worse, boy. His edge up.
These niggas competing in the wrong type of competition, man. Who got the worst hair?
Nigga, you could set a table and this nigga had for the fucking
hell yeah, full set.
Oh yeah, man, that shit crazy.
Put a whole picnic table right on the front center of his head, man. Keith wouldn't even know. He just keep it moving. Thurman got the oh no, bro. He look like Abe Lincoln.
Oh man.
Abe Lincoln on a penny looking ass, man. Hell yeah. I knew it looked like something. Shout out to LaRon for that.
He looking like a washed up DeBarge right here.
I'm about to put Keith Thurman face on a brown background, bro. Call that boy Keith Penny Thurman, nigga. God damn, Keith.
Keith Thurman, man.
Chief Queef.
Once in a lifetime hairline. Oh no. Predator forehead having ass. Yeah, man. Predator forehead without the dreads, man. 5 head. You know what I mean? The extra 6 head ass nigga, man. Damn.
IMAX theater having ass, thoughts ass, motherfucker.
IMAX. Hell yeah, with the 3D glasses ass. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, damn.
Hey, we gotta
Keith,
get Floyd
man.
that flame of fame too with that goddamn chin hair he got on the top of his head.
Flame of shame to Keith Thurman for having the worst hairline in boxing, bro. Flat out. Pound for pound, worst hairline in boxing. You know, he don't even know.
Nah, nigga, Jamel Charlo got that shit too now, man. That motherfucker shit.
Don't pull the undisputed champ in this, man. Don't do the
Yeah,
undisputed champ like
I'm
that.
letting live. We gonna give Keith this fight.
Nah, we equal opportunity. Really? Jamel got that Keith Chief shit?
Oh nah, he got that Vegeta edge up, man.
The Vegeta?
Oh yeah.
No, that's Jamal right there.
That's Jamal. That's Jamal right there.
Oh yeah, that's Jamal. Yeah, Jamel got that Kakarot. He got that motherfucker hairline, boy.
He said Kakarot.
Oh man. Lions only with the hairline too far back promotions, huh?
Oh yeah.
Mega Mind ass around. Dodge Magnum hatchback forehead, says Charles D. Hell yeah. Nigga Floyd got the LeBron James first.
I think they let Jamel live because he got them baby hairs still and shit. That's why he let his ass live. But that hairline still fuck. I mean,
hey, Floyd do got that LeBron James
implants,
chemistry experiment going wrong.
Chemistry lab shit, yeah, bro. His shit was sweating out. His shit was sweating out that day Jake Paul snatched shadow. So he got a little embarrassed.
The principal Saiyans hairline.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's Vegeta, right?
Yeah.
Vegeta shit is fucked up, man. Vegeta, you need to get
That nigga get mad, boy. He get the Kakarot.
Yeah, every time he get mad, his hairline get worse.
Play me, son. I'm the principal Saiyans.
Somebody need to tell Vegeta, man.
Oh look, he got the. That shit funny.
Thurman got a shag that starts too high up. Yeah, man. So Keith, and then he can't get no damn fight date. That's what he get, man, for taking them 2 years off, 2.5 years off, going to Tibet, sparring niggas and shit, and eating them. What do they call them shits? What they eat out there? Forgot them gyros and shit. He's eating gyros and shit out there. Came back with a senorita. So, damn, I think marriage is stressing him out because that hairline got worse when he got married.
Oh yeah, that shit is critical, nigga. Like he was in bad with the braids, man.
Marriage life. And Stephen A. Smith, nigga. I think every time he tell a lie, his hairline just get worse, nigga. Every time he coon, he start cooning. Yep.
That nigga's a tap dancer at its finest, nigga. Tap dancing nigga, man. Real, bro.
Yeah. A proud tap dancer too.
Oh yeah, just like B-Hop Bass, tap dancing out here, man. But we ain't gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about that another time.
Right, golden boy puppet ass nigga, man, for sure.
Yeah, bro. Tap dancing, bro. A lot of those, bro. We should give those titles to the people that deserve it, not the people that don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Calling,
right.
Calling Tim.
Some people use
it
it
loosely. Yeah. Some niggas it's just blatant. You know what I'm saying? It's blatant. Like, I'm really highly disappointed in B-Hop, bro. All that shit.
Hey, Exclusive, you big on basketball too, man. What's your thoughts on the recent breaking news scandal, the infidelity going on in NBA?
Hey, man, that shit been on my mind for the past couple of days, man. So whoever asks me that shit, I'm gonna cook on that shit, bro. First off, I know you heard about what's this dude name? Robert Sarver. You heard about that shit, don't it? You heard about it? The Suns owner. He's a white owner of the Suns and shit. And for years, he's been saying the N-word. He's been showing his privates, doing a whole lot of inappropriate shit. And he's now getting a punishment. But they were going to let him slide with it. But it got out to the media. So now the NBA, which they're not trying to let people know, but we all know they forced him to sell a team. At first, it was suspension. But they got, I guess, the commissioner, Adam Silver, he got criticized for just giving him a 1-year suspension. So then they turn around and say, oh, no, we got to force you to sell a team behind closed doors. They wanted to make it seem like, oh, he left in power or whatever, but no, the NBA made him do that shit, you know? So he really didn't get any punishment for all the shit he did for over years. But then again, if there's a guy like Robert Sarver and that has been tolerated for all these years, it's more Robert Sarver than the NBA, if you get what I'm saying. He was supposed to be on the hot seat more so than Ime Udoka. But I don't know the lengths of what Ime Udoka did, but what I do know is he had an affair with the VP of the Boston Celtics wife. He had an affair with her. You know what I'm saying? And she cut ties off with him after a while because she didn't want it to get leaked out. Because now, look, it's a big mess. But he kept pursuing her, and that's where the problem began. Kept pursuing her and stuff like that. And I heard allegedly, because this is what's allegedly, there's other females that he was involved with, but not to the extent of this female, which he kept harassing because he really liked her. You know what I'm saying? But she cut ties off with him. And it's a whole bunch of stuff that's yet to come out, but I don't know. But what I don't like is he's on the hot seat for something that these owners, a majority of these people organizations do on a regular basis. And they're not getting their shit put on Front Street, and they're not getting embarrassed, and their wives don't have to deal with all of this embarrassment. You know, why Ime Udoka at this particular time where Robert Sarver should be on the hot seat more so than him. You get me?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man.
That's really what's going on.
So the vice president's wife, would you say?
Absolutely, yes.
Vice president's wife. Wow.
And
yeah,
originally
I
what
heard somebody bring up yesterday that Phil Jackson also had a situation. I think with one of the staff members.
He was messing with a lot of females in the Lakers organization, a lot of staff members, and a lot of stuff outside of that. But the most popular one, the owner of the Lakers at the time, Dr. Buss, he passed away, and then I think Phil was still working with the Lakers at the time. The Dr. Buss passed away, and then Dr. Buss' daughter took over. Then that's when Phil started messing with his daughter, and then eventually I think they were engaged, but they didn't end up getting married. So yeah, that was another situation, but you know, it wasn't taken as seriously as this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Right.
And
yeah. So
another thing is on this last point, I'm done. Another thing is when it first came out, right? They refused to reveal who the lady was, but they put Ime Udoka out there, right?
I remember that.
And because they refused to do that, they left room for speculation. And a black lady that works for the Celtics, she was rumored to be the person that Ime had the affair with, and she's a married woman, and it ended up not being her. So now she's getting slandered on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, and it wasn't even her. Now she has to go home and explain to her husband that it's not her, it's someone else. And it ended up being the VP's wife. And that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's messy, man. That's crazy. In the chat, Laurent said, wasn't he smashing Nia Long? He was married to Nia, right?
Yeah,
they're still married,
that's his fiance. They're not married.
Oh, fiance. Okay.
Yeah. But they've been engaged for about 5-6 years. It's time to call it a day.
Damn.
They ain't get married.
5-6 years.
Yeah, 5-6 years. They ain't get married.
How Nia feel about that shit? Like, god damn, that's like, never mind. I mean,
yep. And he had it all at the playoffs, and his son was there, and this shit is a mess, man. For real.
Oh, they got kids together, right?
Yeah, they got a kid together, one kid.
Oh wow. Damn, that motherfucker was out there just. Yeah, but I see what you're saying, the little double standards and shit though with the NBA. It just caught me by surprise. Like, damn, what the fuck?
Like, it's like that old hey, gents, it's like that old saying, you show me a bad looking bitch and I'll show you a guy that's getting tired of fucking her.
Yeah, that's just probably what it was. And I hate to see guys of such talent, because this is his first head coach job. He coming from that Greg Popovich tree. A lot of the guys that come from that Greg Popovich tree, Steve Kerr, him, you see the Suns coach right now, all those guys coming from that crop, the Milwaukee Bucks coach, all those guys come from that crop. And I hate to see a guy that has so much promise in his first year as a head coach to go to the finals. That's a big fucking deal, bro. And then now this shit, like,
it hurts the organization if they can't go back. You know what I mean? But
he had the potential to be a great coach in the NBA. This is not some shit that just happens. You don't be a head coach 1 year and then your team is in the finals in that shit doesn't happen. His team was trash in the beginning of the last year.
You think this affects his future of becoming like head coach and for another franchise?
Only if only if what it has not been revealed yet, because they didn't give us the full extent of what happened and why he's suspended for a year. Because I don't think this is a offense that he should be suspended for a year for, because it's more to it than what they're telling us. But if it's something that it's obvious he would need to not be a coach in the NBA no more, I don't think nobody's gonna touch him until that is revealed. And it may be already revealed, but within NBA, within NBA circles, within the NBA, everybody already knows what's going on. So because of that, they might not touch him. But as far as what the masses know, we don't know exactly the extent of what he did or the nature of what he did. Only people that are associated with the NBA, former players, current players, they know exactly what happened. So based off of that, he may not get a job because they know what actually is going on. If they're sharing that information with the rest of the NBA, so who knows? But if it's not something that serious, then I definitely could see him getting another job because he's a talented coach. It's obvious, so just unfortunate.
And now that was his first head coaching job period in the NBA.
Yeah,
his first crack at it, and he did that in his first. Damn.
Yep.
So
it's hard to come back from, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we got to be honest. Certain people it's a different microscope. They're
Right.
under a different microscope than others, and a lot more shit gonna get publicized for certain people than others. So you just got to move different. Once you get to a certain point, you can't just think that okay, yeah, I can do whatever I want. It don't matter. Shit, I can stick my dick in anything, and no, ain't no consequences. No, it gonna be some consequences eventually, depending on who you fucking with, or who's chick you messing with, and that type of
And
situation.
that
So
and that female, she doesn't get her name revealed. It's still well, it's obvious that we know who she is, but it's like they're not confirming or revealing that it's her, but we know it's her. We definitely know it's her at this point, But she doesn't get that negative spotlight, and I don't think she's even losing her job. And she broke the rules as well. Maybe it's because
wow.
Udoka. Maybe it's because Udoka kept egging it on and trying to get her back or whatever. But she broke the rules to begin with. She laid with this man, bro. That's against rules, bro. And despite her trying to cut it off, you still did that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So why
she
is it
can't
better
get mad.
because yeah,
She
bro.
can't get mad at the nigga sprung if she was already involved with the nigga for all that damn time and it led to something like. Yeah, she got to be held accountable too. I think to a certain extent, like that's just crazy, man. It's unfortunate that after that success he had, that to get to that mountaintop, and now you back at ground zero. So
Right, bro. Just sitting and praying and hoping that you can get another opportunity in NBA, bro. Like you already
he might could
back,
just do
man. I don't know.
college or something.
Shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
might
because
start
they
with
said they
college.
suspended him for a year, but it's like you're suspending him for a year. You're putting his assistant coach in his position right now to, basically Udoka is fighting for his coaching job without even having an opportunity to compete for it. He's sitting at home fighting for the job. There's no way he can fight for the job. So if this coach does well, what's the point of bringing Udoka back? And if he does bad, it's like you already have Udoka suspended for a year. So what's the point of bringing him back? You might as well just fire him if the severity of the situation is that bad, bro, that you got to suspend him for a year.
What it kind of remind me of, and this was brought up. It was some headlines, but I've seen another head coach build up a team and get them to playoff, form and championship competitor form, and then they get removed, and then another coach reaps the benefits of
I
what
think I
that
know you're
coach.
talking about. You're talking about. You got to
MJ.
be talking about Mark Jackson.
Mm-hmm. So you already know what I'm talking about. So it might end
Yeah,
up being one type of situations. You know what I
I
mean?
I
Like I've
I,
seen
I,
it happen.
I read it. I read into that situation and like it. That's a tricky situation because Mark Jackson is a very, what could I say? He means what he says, and he doesn't he doesn't let anybody influence him. Like basically his strategies and his coaching decisions and shit like that is what led to that whole ordeal happening. I like you can't but I'm not leaving that out. I'm not leaving that out that it could have possibly been, racism or favoritism
So
towards
you think
another
that was
race and
fair?
giving Steve Kerr a job. Yeah, because Mark Jackson, his strategies of coaching and shit like that. Like it's hard to explain, but I definitely read into that situation, and I'm not saying it was fair for him to lose a job and never be given a job again over that. Or I think he retired after that. He retired completely after that. He retired from coaching, but I don't think he should
Yeah,
have
but
lost his
I'm
job
just
because of that. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
right. However, the matter, but it
A
still
white man
became a
was put in his
situation.
position.
Yeah, so it could be another coach too who might not be white, who might come in the equation and might be able to step in. Like say for instance, Spoelstra.
Right,
And what's the other one that had the team before Spoelstra had it in Miami Heat? What
Oh,
was
I'm
his
not
name?
sure.
Come on, man. The most winning. He was a winning. He was a top coach at one point. Fuck.
Let me think. Oh,
Before
shit.
Spoelstra took over in Miami. Um, damn, I
Let me
can't think
just
of
look
his
this
name.
shit up.
But he's coached for a lot of different teams though. He had it before Spoelstra took because Spoelstra was just like a assistant coach or something like damn near equipment manager for a
It
while
was
before
Pat
he was
Riley.
Pat Riley. There we go. It slipped my mind, but Riley, like he built up the Miami Heat, and then Spoelstra kind of just went in there and kind of reaped the benefit of that work. Not like it was any kind of scandal or any issue that happened where Pat Riley did something like with this guy from Boston, nothing like that. But you could just see where timing, somebody could put in that work and then they just get in there and just
Right.
have all the pieces in place, the structure and the organization, franchises together. So yeah, some people, somebody might slip in that situation and be able to build off that momentum, and it's just gonna be unfortunate for how you pronounce his name again?
Ime Udoka.
Yeah, it's just gonna be unfortunate for him because all the work that he did and the momentum that he was able to build up for the
And the
franchise,
relationships he built with the players that's something that's hard to come by, bro. Like
right? And they gotta change
yeah,
up
bro.
now.
He had to go through a lot of adversity getting you know how them first stages are when you're trying to build a relationship with somebody where it's not good at first, they turn you down and they doing this and this and that, and then you completely turn it around and now they listen to you, got respect for you, now the team doing well. It takes time to do that, bro. Not every coach has what it takes to do that. Steve Nash, I don't think has that in him, bro. He doesn't. That's why I think like that situation with the Nets is not for him, bro. This culture shit, you have to have experience and in a lesser degree to be able, like you have to be under people. You have to, in all aspects, you have to train for that spot. That's
Yeah,
not an
yeah,
easy spot
right.
to take, bro.
Gotta go through the ropes. Yep. Yep. Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Exclusive News Insider, man. I appreciate what you contribute to this, what they call the YouTube boxing community, to the YouTube, if it's an NBA community, you know what I mean, and everything that you contribute, man, to a lot of the content creators. I'm sure that you play a major part and a lot of people's success on this platform. So I salute you, man, every time,
Salute to you too, big bro.
you
Much
know what I
love
mean?
and respect to your shit. Anytime you on,
Mutual.
hey, it's no notification promotions on this YouTube shit. So whenever I can catch
Bruh.
you, you know how it is, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna start sharing my shit. Like if I go live or like usually like say if you live or Q's live, I usually share it on my community tab. But I gotta start doing that with my own shit just to try to give another notification, a heads up to my community because like you say, YouTube be on some different shit with these notifications, man, and sending it out to the ones that
Hell
subscribe
yeah.
and all that. So yeah, I mean, if y'all can, man, no matter who you subscribe to, just check in, click the channel and just go to the video column and see if they uploaded something new because they may not be sending the notifications out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
My subscribers tell
man.
me a
Truth
lot.
be told, like I told you before, Black notifications stopped working 6 years ago. Like no lie. Like I've had a notification where like when I press
Yeah,
notification, notify me when this comes on. It hasn't done that, and it does that once in the blue moon, maybe like once every 2 months. Does that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I don't even care at this point no more. Like you should have been did
yeah.
that. Like it'd be like that sometimes, but
And
notifications did start
it's
working
to a
about six
point
years ago.
where like when I check analytics, it's to a point now like I get more traffic outside of my subscribers. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it'll tell you notification views and shit. And then it'll tell you suggested views and browse, views and stuff. So like people that might just be browsing and might click my videos and
Let me
watch
tell you
it.
this, Black, and you may not know this. You may know this. The algorithm knows what your race is, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just leave it as that, bro. Because
Bro,
that shit
please,
definitely
please
goes on in
believe
this
me. I
shit
know.
too.
They know very
That
well
shit
who the
definitely
fuck I
goes on
am.
in this
Shit.
shit. Yeah, that shit definitely goes on this shit too. So,
Yeah,
the
man.
algorithm sometimes that shit don't be going in my way, but because of how I market my shit, that's probably why I got a chance with certain shit. But or
Yeah.
able to slip through the cracks a little bit. But same shit for me, bro.
Shit. That's what light my fire, the flame over here, man. I be knowing this type of shit. You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck. I still bring it. I mean,
Yeah,
y'all still
got
bring it.
to.
And like I said on this side, man, truth is the new hate. So if you bring it real, they really be like, algorithm ain't gonna be in your favor. You're gonna have to
Nope.
do, a lot more other things, you know what I mean, to get
Tap
them type
dancing and
of
shit.
traffic and shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Absolutely.
man, great topic, man. Great live stream. Shit, it's been a minute since I was able to get one in, but like I feel like you exclusive, like you say, like this ain't really my field either too much with the live stream, but it's just an easy way for me to connect with my community, you know what I mean, tap in with them, for them to catch the playback and
Right.
all that stuff. So shout out to the ones that's in the playback gang like us, shit that I miss, I go and catch the playback, you know what I mean? So when I jumped off of Q's, the lab, Lost Art of Boxing channel, when I jumped off, I just jumped back on to catch the playback and picked up where I had left off, and I seen Get the Smokers over there talking crazy. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, y'all got to make sure y'all get the playback to catch all the entertainment and catch the moments when we was cooking Keith Thurman's hairline and Steven
Oh yeah, this
Stephen A.
definitely
Smith.
got rewatch value. So
You know what I mean? So I appreciate all the members, all the supporters, everybody that hit the like button, everybody that was in the background, everybody that shared, and everybody that care about this whole movement that we push in True Media, man. Thank you once again, exclusive. Thank you to the
of
whole
course,
UGC
man.
community, man. And we're gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace out.